right, stream is started. Countdown is started.
Thanks for waking up with Morning Wood.
You know it's the best feeling in the world.
My name is Joey.
I'm Stick.
And I'm the loser. No, wait.
Yes!
I'm the girl with these losers, Krissy. You're waking up with Morning Wood.
On Detroit's first all-digital sports network.
Woodward Sports, let's
go!
Woodward Sports Network, let's go!
Hey, I like this beat. A little funky on a Friday in the Motor
Getting
City.
it going.
So excited.
Some funk for that ass. It's Friday, Krissy. I'm having a good time today. Having a good time.
Oh, we're having a great time.
Hey,
I
for
love
us-
a good Friday.
For us, today's Friday, but yesterday, you see everything is over there in the podcast room with Corey and Ant? These guys had a bartender pull up to the studio.
Yo, how'd I miss that?
Dude, she walks in here and she's like, I'm here to make drinks. I'm like, yes.
Yeah,
Woodward
you
Sports
are.
getting that
Yeah,
love.
you
And then
are.
she goes, just like everything else in this building so far. And then she's like, it's for Corey. And I'm like, it's for Corey?
It's for Corey.
Those drinks are for
So it's
Corey?
for Corey. When is it going to be for Stick?
When is someone going to walk in with liquor
When is it
for
going to
me?
be for Stick?
And then all of a sudden, Corey's over there recording his podcast, and it's all glass in the studio.
Yeah.
So he just looks at her and says, oh, yeah, come on in.
Oh, yeah. Let's go.
Yeah. So,
Life must be good
The
to be Corey.
MVP.
yeah, Corey's new podcast, Everything Is going to drop Saturday, right, Corey?
Yep, Saturday at 11 a.m.
Saturday at 11 a.m. right here on the Woodward Sports Network. Good morning, Detroit. Absolutely beautiful sunrise today on
So
Woodward.
gorgeous.
Joey and I were being romantic, just staring out the window at it. this
Okay,
morning.
you guys weren't only romantic. There was a serious bromance going on because, number one, you gave him water today, which was really cute. You brought 2 cups of water in. Then Joey gets into work. Joey splits a cookie in half, hands it over to Stick. What else happens? They cut a muffin in half to split it.
Well, Joey
I was going to give you this last cookie.
No, you weren't. You didn't even offer.
No, but it's the last one. You know, I can't,
Yeah.
you can't give the last one up.
so thanks for waking up with Morning Wood. My name is Stick.
I'm Krissy.
And my name's Joey.
We got Adam in the house. We got Corey in the house. And we're giving away another $100 today.
Yoo-hoo.
And it's real simple.
Wait, I thought you said you were going to switch it up today.
I am going to switch it up, but it's,
Okay.
still real simple.
Okay, let's
It's
see how
still real
simple you
It's still
switched it
gonna be
up
simple,
to.
yeah.
Yeah, so if we got 2 options for you to win the $100 today, okay?
Ooh.
One, share from YouTube. If
Okay.
you share from YouTube, we are gonna get you in the running for that $100. And 2, if you're on Facebook Live today, make sure you share and tag a friend. That's it.
Simple enough.
Simple. And we'll pick from the 2, and we'll go from there and give away $100 today to make someone's Friday.
That's a good start to the weekend
I
right
was going to
there.
say, let's
Heck
kick
yeah.
off the weekend the right way, baby.
And if you're wondering what our YouTube is or any of our social media, it's at Woodward Sports. Pretty easy.
Again, simple.
Pretty easy.
YouTube.com/Woodward Sports.
So, yeah, we'll be giving away some money today. We got a big show planned. We're going to be talking about some fantasy football. We got our weekend picks with me and Adam coming up. And we got some funny stories about Krissy.
Yay.
Typical.
Yay.
No, Krissy, you always have a good time.
I do. Life is fun.
And that hat, you kill that hat with your hair.
Thanks.
It looks great.
It
doesn't
does.
You guys like the
First
matching
thing I
shoes
said.
with it?
Oh, nice. I didn't
Little
notice
match.
Yeah, they're camouflage. I didn't even notice them.
Look at the camo.
I knew that joke was coming. Someone's always got to say it.
Yeah, I'm that guy. I'm the guy
You are that guy.
I really don't get it because like people wear camouflage when
Yeah.
they're not even in the woods. I'm like, I
Yeah.
still see it.
Yeah.
See, it stands out a lot.
We got to say what's up to Greg Davis, Anthony, Michigan Canicast,
What
my
up,
boy
guys?
Groovy, Rapali, John, Lynn, Modi. What up, Modi?
Modi.
My sister Kendra is in the chat. Brandon is in the chat. Greg Chen is in the chat.
All
Adam's
of our
in the
moms
chat.
are in the chat.
Jenna Newman is in the chat.
Hi, Jenna Newman.
What up, girl?
Good morning. Happy Friday to you. And we're excited about this weekend. We got some big things planned that are happening within the studio. We're getting some improvements, guys.
Some big, like yesterday,
Not just small improvements. either.
Jesus sent somebody to us.
For real. It was one of those things where it just naturally happened and it was amazing.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
To think that he was just coming in to fix a little phone.
Yeah, phone guy came in to help us because we're going to have phone lines so you guys can call in and we can talk to you that way too. We're also going to work it out to where like you can zoom in. We're going to be able to FaceTime you guys soon.
Oh,
like,
hell yeah.
We're still building this thing out, but the phone lines had to get put in yesterday, and the guy that walks in with the phone lines is like, oh, by the way, I'm a guy who builds TV studios. And we're like, we're looking for a guy that builds TV
How funny,
studios.
you should come by.
So we're going to have some really cool cameras in here soon. We're going to have some really cool production. I can't wait to share all of this with you. Like, everything that we've been doing to this point is awesome. It's better than me on the couch at home because that's how this thing started.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I do like the fireside chats though.
The fireside chat was nice, but really like
Bring those back sometime.
the first video that did crazy that you loved was me going nuts after the first Lions game, and that was in my car.
And then the next day, I'm pretty sure I quit my job and came here.
All because of my passion
Oh,
for the
because
Lions.
yeah, you're like, man, the cats were scared. Like it stuck with me. It was funny.
Yeah, that's why I went into the car so I didn't scare my cats. And
My favorite
but yeah,
video.
we've slowly like it's kind of cool to scroll through our timeline, and if you go back for about a month ago, you can see the videos are like me and Adam just chilling in the morning talking for like 20 minutes.
Just two dudes.
Then 40 minutes, then an hour, and then the morning show hits, and our production's getting better. And it's fun to scroll back and witness this timeline like right before your eyes.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, so the next evolution will be happening on Monday when you see all of us.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be amazing. I can't wait for it. And the next evolution, we got the Lions playing this weekend.
Yeah, baby.
I'm excited to see what they do. Adam, are you excited for the Lions?
Yeah, it's good to see some positivity.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
We'll see.
They're playing the Bears this weekend.
Are we home or are we away?
I believe we're away.
Okay.
Because they beat us at home.
Isn't
already.
it
Oh,
going
yeah,
to be
yeah,
a
yeah.
free-for-all at this point?
What do you mean?
For a minute for the next 5 games, right?
I mean, they should just have fun.
That's what I was thinking.
Like that's what Daryl Bevel was saying yesterday. I just want these guys to play. He said, "quote like their hair's on fire."
Yeah.
So yeah, so like Krissy.
I was going to say, I feel like I could play. Put me in, coach.
Yeah, put me in, coach. I would love to see Krissy out there in a uniform.
Oh, that'd be great.
Would ya?
I would
I
love
would
it.
get demolished.
Exactly.
That girl kicker is playing again this week. They,
Oh, she
they
is.
kept her on the
That's
team.
right. I was so excited about that.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Standing up for women everywhere. Let's go, baby.
There you go. She's going to be kicking in the NCAA again. So that's
Dude,
that's awesome.
so dope for women everywhere. I love that.
So the big matchup this weekend is Mitch Trubisky's back at quarterback for the Chicago Bears, and we haven't been able to beat Mitch Trubisky
Ever. Ever.
we are defeated against Mitch Trubisky, and he's not a very good quarterback. He's not a very good quarterback at all.
And he always shines against the Detroit Lions.
Always, man. And like the first game of the season, he was playing like dog shit the whole time. Then
He knows it too.
yeah, fourth quarter, he rips us for 3 touchdowns. It absolutely.
He knows it too. He's excited to play it.
I know, and that's what drives me nuts. Like, this is the one guy we should be like, oh, we're playing against Mitch Trubisky.
Right.
This should be a W.
Should be an easy win.
But nope, Mitch Trubisky is out of his mind when he plays the Detroit
Continues
Lions.
to play us.
And then other sad news, I mean, we kind of talked about it like 2 days ago that DeAndre Swift was back in practice, but now he's out of practice again.
I don't get it. Why does he got to do this to us?
Well, believe me, I don't think it's his decision.
Like, yeah, but don't even show up to practice on Wednesday or whenever it
Well,
was.
dude, how can you be mad at a guy with a head injury?
I know, but it's like, you can't tease us.
Tease
That's
us.
my favorite Lion right now.
Yeah, he's mine too,
It
but
was like, I don't care that your brain is bleeding. You
Yeah.
better get your ass to practice.
get out there and beat somebody.
Right, we need you.
Show us hustle, damn it.
We need you.
Yeah, well, Adrian Peterson was just saying that he has not been the same since he's taken that concussion hit, and so that's
I bet.
that's a whole thing now, man. We got to worry about that. I don't know. Do you think we just shut him down for the rest of the season?
Kind of.
I think we should.
Yeah.
I mean, it's only right because obviously you're seeing the decline in him.
Yeah.
Well, if you ever want him to come back strong, you kind of got to take the L right now.
And there's nothing much more to play for this season.
Exactly.
I mean,
it's kind of good timing if you're going to have a brain injury like that. I mean, that sucks to say, but
no, there's no good timing.
there's
for
no
a
good
brain-
time. But if there was a good time and I had
What
to
is
pick a
with
good
you two this morning? Get out there and play with your
brain
brain
injury.
That's good timing for a brain injury. Like what?
I'm like, hey, go fuck
You know
up
why
your
we
brain.
can
It's a great
say this?
time.
Because neither of us had a concussion or a brain injury.
Oh my
We better
god.
knock our asses on wood right now.
Corey, what do you think? You think we should shut him down for the season?
As a person who has had a concussion history, yes.
Oh,
What do you mean a
see,
concussion
Joey?
history?
Like I've had two. Like I'm not gonna sit up here and embellish like I was some great athlete, but when I played high school football, I think I was gonna get some clock my senior year. I put it in the work, and then the severe concussion knocked me out for the season.
Man, you soft. You didn't play for the rest of the season?
I couldn't. I had a severe concussion. Then I got another one in November 2014, and
Damn.
that was bad. That kind of actually slurred my speech a little bit. So,
Really?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Corey.
So,
Wow.
Yeah, I
How'd you get the second one?
I don't mind telling this. It was kind of funny. I was actually trying to make sure that my grandmother's driveway, was salt, had salt and everything like that, so she didn't slip. Then I ended up slipping and busting my ass.
Oh,
And it was one of the banana peel falls, like you slip. And
Yeah.
It was a Mario Kart fall, yeah.
Yeah, so anybody that says like they have a concussion, I'm going to err on the side of the doctors.
Okay. Yeah,
All
for
right.
sure. Yeah, I'm with you. I think we should shut him down for the remainder of the season. I
Yeah.
mean, he is our future. Like, if you have a head coach coming in, that's one thing that you're going to say, hey, we got DeAndre Swift. He's a versatile back. He can do a lot of things out of the backfield. You got to make him part of the future of your offense. And I don't know. I just don't want to get into another Javid Best situation. I mean, I know the concussion that he had when he was at Cal. Like, to me, that was one of the craziest videos. If you've ever seen Javid Best,
He's a little guy, too.
little guy, super fast. Like
Yeah.
all he does, he competes now in, I believe, like track and field and
Long.
no, what's the thing that everybody do? The CrossFit.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he competes in that. But if you watch that video, he gets undercut, falls on his back, and he literally like freezes like a dead mouse. Like that was Javid Best. That's my Javid Best impression. But we knew that coming into the pros, and then once he took a pro hit, it was over for him. So these concussion things are no joke, man. And if it's that severe to where Adrian Peterson's already saying that he's not the same, that's concerning. That's concerning. Corey, how long did it take you to like fully recover from your concussion, or do you feel like you haven't?
It took a minute. It took at least almost close to a year.
Close to a
Wow.
year. Wow.
Yeah.
And
Okay,
who
and
does
I
the
still- I
doctor
still
tell you that
sometimes-
you're fully recovered, or do you just feel fully recovered, or how does
I
that
just
work?
feel a little bit. My doctor didn't tell me I was fully recovered. I just started to progressively feel better, and my speech started to get better because I used to really slur my words. And I just
Wow.
kind of found a way to go ahead and keep on talking and catch myself when I'm
Damn, Corey.
Good
fuzzy
Lord,
up there.
Corey. Corey out here with head injuries,
What a
man.
soldier.
Take it easy on Corey. Krissy.
Right.
So
Hey, actually, no,
hard.
I was beating you up, too. My bad, Corey.
Hey, I'm the nice one in this studio, okay? You guys all talk shit to each other, and I'm like, what's up, guys? You all look great.
And you bring up the Javid Best injury, too, because that was, my high school year. And I remember, because, in basketball, the way that it was where did he jump or did he just get undercutted?
What,
He
Javid
jumped.
Best?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
he
he
jumped.
jumped.
He jumped.
But it's like when you're playing basketball and you go up for a board or something and the defender stops.
Right.
And then you're just falling straight backwards.
Yeah. Well, like that kid from Michigan State this weekend. He
Yeah.
fell flat on his face and he was okay.
Yeah.
That was crazy. Shout out to Justin Spiro in the chat. He said he made the Javid Best comparison on Twitter too. And yeah, to me, I don't think what Swift suffered was as severe, but you got to be concerned about it. Let's see, AP or Carry On? Which one comes back next year from Darren? Carry On's the future. I mean, he should be in play. I love what AP's done for us this season, but I don't think we're going to bring him back long term.
Do you really love what he's done for us?
Yeah. No, for $1 million, AP has earned his money. At the first game of the season, he ran his ass off. Last game, he had 2 touchdowns in the first
Yeah,
half.
but come on, those were less than 5-yard touchdowns.
That's what AP does, man.
Yeah.
He's your power back. That's what he is at this point. You put him in
Right.
at the goal line and get him his points, and you get the hell out.
Right. So when you bring your uncle out on the basketball court,
Yeah.
you expect him to just do the fundamental shot. That's it.
chest pass.
Chest pass.
So the Lions, I think they got a shot this weekend. I do think the new life that has been breathed into the team.
It's all about attitude, man. I can't
Right.
wait to see that.
Attitude determines your latitude,
Oh,
Krissy.
it sure does.
And I
You
think
got all the cheesiest lines.
dude, I'm
He's
a
the dad.
I was gonna say I'm a dad without
You have
kids.
the dad lines.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
your kids are your cats.
if I had kids, I even feed them to the cats. You know, like, if I had kids, I would be hitting them with cheesy dad lines all the time.
I bet that's how you talk to your cats, though.
It is.
Yeah.
I actually was almost
That's how he
late.
dirty talks to
I
his
was
girl.
almost late today because I was watching my cats wrestle.
I can actually agree with that because I snuggle with my dog every morning. I'm like, I gotta go to work, so I get it.
They were going at it. They're so fun. Like they've become like friends because
Besties.
JoJo's only a year old, so like it's taken her a while to adjust to Tyson, and Tyson lost his two best friends 2 years ago, and now JoJo's his best friend.
Yeah.
So it's cool to see those two bond.
So what you do? You break the fight up or you let them go at it?
No, I just left.
Okay.
I was like, shit, I gotta go to work.
And then he pulls up
As
his
you
security
should.
camera,
Right.
watches it as he's
Do you
driving.
have one of those?
No,
Yo,
You,
gotta
you
get
got one of them Furbos, don't lie.
no, I don't.
I want a Furbo so bad.
Really?
Anyone who wants to give me a Christmas gift on here?
If you don't know what
There you
those
go.
are, it's like a little live stream camera security thingy that shoots out treats.
Yeah, you can watch your pets at home.
Look at Jenna's comment. My last concussion was my last relationship.
I love that.
Thoughts on Chris Spielman as potentially the GM? You know, I don't love that idea. I love Chris Spielman, maybe like the head of player personnel, and you know, something like that. But I don't see him being a GM. He doesn't have the experience, and that's what scares the hell out of me. I don't know. I love Spielman as a player. He was one of my favorite players growing up. I actually got his autograph on a calendar back
You better
in the
say
day.
for the Lions, not for when he was with Ohio State, though.
No, not when he was, or with the Bills. No.
We heard your Ohio State stories yesterday.
Yeah, here you go, Ohio State. So yeah, I don't know if I'd like Chris Spielman as the GM, but I don't think he'd be an awful pick either. So to me, it's just meh. Okay.
You don't hate him, but you don't love him.
Right, if it happened, I'd be like, all right. But if it doesn't happen, I'm gonna be like, all right.
All right.
You know, so we love you, Chris Spielman, though. You are a hell of a player, and I'd love to get him back involved in the organization somehow. I just don't know at that big level yet. I say we need to draft a QB and then look for a running back in free agency. Yeah, you hate to see that, though, because you want to rely on Swift. We just spent a second-round draft pick and a high second-round draft pick. It's not like we got him late. It was the second overall pick or third overall pick in the second round. So we need DeAndre Swift to come back healthy.
Greg's asking if they're going to continue high school football playoffs. We talked about that yesterday.
Yep.
December, this Friday? Oh, no, the
Wednesday.
8th.
Wednesday is when they're allowed to start practicing.
That's
and
when
then
lockdown is done, too.
Yep, and then the
15th and 16th are the first playoff games.
Yep, and then
the
the
championship's
3 more rounds
28th.
left. Yep.
28th and 29th for
Yeah,
the
right
state
after
championship.
Christmas.
Yep.
Adam's moving furniture in here. What's going on, Adam? You want to talk about the Lions real quick?
No.
Adam, I got a
I like the
question.
vibe today. I don't want to fight this early.
If Bevel wins out the rest of the season,
Don't give me that bullshit, man. Don't give me that bullshit.
No, what do you think about the Lions' chances this weekend only, nothing past it?
Well, they're playing the Bears.
They're
so
playing
they
the
have a
Bears.
chance.
Okay.
Even though their history tells us they suck against the Bears.
Yes.
But
They suck against Mitch Trubisky.
well, they're 3-point underdogs. So no, I'm not confident. I think Bevel will give them a boost of energy. I think they'll be excited, but they're limited. They don't have a Galladay. They don't have DeAndre Swift. So the Bears defense will probably eat this team alive. I hope Stafford can stay protected because it's going to be an ugly game.
Yeah. Without Galladay and Swift, we've seen the offense just struggle.
Yeah.
Struggle bus. So you think you're going to take the Lions this weekend?
No, I'm going to take the Bears.
You're going to take the Bears?
Yeah, and I'll take them to cover over the spread.
It's -3, right?
-3, yeah, I'll have them over that number.
Ooh, I don't know. I'd
No,
like to check the weather this
We've
weekend.
struggled without It's not a knock on the new Bevel taking over at
No,
AFC or
I
anything like
didn't-
that. We don't have Galladay. We don't have Swift. We're not as dynamic. We've proven that we can score without them. Stafford struggles without them, and that's not really his fault. It's just nobody's open.
Right.
So, yeah, the Bears defense is going to eat them alive.
What do you think about Spielman as potentially the new GM?
I like what you said earlier. I'd like get him involved in the organization.
Yeah.
Maybe an assistant GM or something. But no, I want somebody who's been in the front office for a few
You see
years.
Krissy smile when you said,
Yeah,
I
she's
like
happy
what you
I'm not
said.
yelling right now.
She loves this.
Yeah.
I do. This is great.
And also, Adam and I and Anson do a Lions pregame on Sunday, so that's on at 11 a.m. if you guys want to check that out.
Chris Lorman, Lions by 4.
Lions by 4.
I don't think you're smoking. You're smoking something else, dude.
I don't know.
Lions by 4. No way.
Yeah.
How about
way.
Dodds for GM?
Dodds for GM. That was one of Adam's
Dodds
picks.
for GM is good.
That's one of your
I
picks,
like,
right?
I like Borgonzi from Kansas City.
Yeah. Anything from Kansas City. Like, let's try the Chiefs way.
See, I
No.
don't
No,
know,
why
because we
not?
always try the Patriots
We don't
way.
always try the other
But
shit.
the
No,
Patriots
that's just
suck
the
now,
narrative.
so why don't we
that
try
was
the
a dumb
Chiefs?
narrative.
Yeah, but when we attacked that, they
No.
were amazing.
It was a dumb narrative
I
that was
mean-
brought here because Bob Quinn did a shitty job in free agency and patched it up by signing Patriots.
Only
players.
Patriots.
We never signed Bob Quinn, and then after Patricia to have the Patriot.
Do you
way
think
here.
that was Bob
Just a
Quinn's
bullshit,
pitch? Like,
it was a bullshit media pitch.
We're going to do it the Patriots way. Do you
No,
think that's what he
no.
said when he got the
if
job?
He did, he deserved to get fired
Probably
that
word
day
for
if he
word.
said that.
Right.
Seriously, no.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, you got to have your own identity. Even like us
Yeah,
as a
for sure.
network,
Yeah.
like we're not trying to be Barstool Sports, which is a lot of fun. Like we want to have fun like that. We're not trying to be the heavy hitters that are just, you know, like
Right.
all the time. We're trying to be in the middle. We want to have fun with sports, but we also want to talk about them and be intelligent about it. So we're trying to find that happy center.
Your sister's comment makes me laugh a little bit.
Oh.
Lions will win because
love
the
the
energy
family
has
comment.
totally
But-
shifted. No more negative crap. I promise
That's
you.
so true, though.
It's Mercury
They're
is in
they're gonna have an
retrograde,
uplift.
Adam.
They're going to have an uplift.
No.
But that doesn't change the fact that they can't get open, they can't run the ball,
Right.
and they can't protect Matthew Stafford. So,
Yeah.
sorry.
What do you think? We discussed this kind of earlier before the show. What would you think if you saw the Lions win 42-3 this weekend?
I would be so surprised. I'd be happy. Don't
I'd
get me
be
wrong.
happy as hell,
I love
too.
when the Lions
I would
win,
be so
but
drunk.
I'd be so surprised.
Yeah, yeah.
That would blow me away. The fact that we could score 42 points.
Right.
They
more
need
than
to
the
show
3
up
given
tomorrow to really prove that Patricia and Quinn were the problem.
No. There's a lot of
What do you mean
problems.
no? Why
There's
not?
more problems on the team.
Well,
than
yeah,
just
there's
that.
more
We're missing
problems
our two best
technically, but,
players on
like-
offense. We've been pathetic on offense most of the season, with Bevel as the offensive coordinator, mind you.
Right.
So, yes, I think they're going to get a boost from an energy standpoint, and they're all going to be excited, but that's not going to change the on-field product that much where they're going to beat the Bears.
Joey, what are you staring at?
Nothing. I was just zoned out. I got
No, dude, he was just like
Corey
intently
didn't
staring.
want to say anything.
I
Corey was
wasn't-
like, what the
I
hell?
was listening.
I wasn't even listening to Adam. I'm like, what the fuck is Joey looking at?
I was just listening at him.
No, but I agree, Adam.
Okay.
Whatever you said, I agree.
Same.
Moody Assad says, what about Saleh for our next coach for sure?
Oh,
I
yeah,
would love that.
Saleh.
Bill Cowher would be a nice fit for GM. I don't know if that's what he wants to do though. I don't know.
Huh?
I don't know. Take a TV broadcaster right off. I know he's an amazing head coach.
I wanted Bill Cowher so bad like
but
3
we were
hires
late.
ago.
We were
Yeah,
late.
that's
Him,
what.
Dungy. We were late.
Oh
on.
my
But he's
god.
had to have been approached for it by
Yeah,
now.
and he said no for sure.
Yeah,
He's
but,
been approached. I just think it's not something.
but to
he
me,
wants to
he's
do.
such a Detroit guy.
Yeah.
Like that's what hard hat wearing, big chin, like badass dude. Like that's the type I want. You know, as much as we joke about the
Screaming on
Steelers.
the field.
Yeah, like just like I want that type of football team.
I mean, this is where he won his only Super Bowl.
It is. He won it right up here with the bus.
Look.
Jerome Bettis from Detroit. Did you know
Yeah,
that?
I like what Tom said. I like what Tom said. Cowher isn't giving up that TV money.
No.
Darren Daniel says the Lions will come out on fire on Sunday, and then by the 4th they will have burned out. Meh.
Probably.
Is TV
Look,
money more than GM
On
money?
Thanksgiving, we scored 25 points.
Good question.
That we shouldn't have scored
Right.
because of their pathetic turnovers, just like ours.
Yeah.
Our offense wasn't really dynamic. I mean, guys, I don't know what you're watching. Yes, the head coach is gone. I'm fucking happy too.
That's
and the
it, brand
GM's
new
gone.
team.
But
Right.
that doesn't change the offensive scheme and the players available. Galladay and Swift are out.
Joey, what was your question?
Is TV money more than GM
Yeah.
money?
So it's on par. It's pretty much on
What?
par. But here's the deal: TV money comes with a lot less pressure. Like you're never like honestly,
yourself.
you
That's
show
it.
up every. It's us. You know, you're showing up every day. You do your show, then you get the hell off the set.
Yeah.
You don't have to do. You know, you don't have the weight of the world. You don't have the press on your ass. You don't have to make big decisions for an entire organization. So it's a cushy job, TV. I mean, that's why all these guys are doing it, and that's why I don't exactly love taking a guy off TV and putting him back in the rat race.
Yeah.
Like you
Why
want
is it?
some,
Because they go from like comfortable to, oh shit, we got to really focus now and do things.
yeah, like when you got to get to real work after like, oh, TV
They're not
money,
ready yet,
sitting up here,
basically.
I'm getting my makeup done.
Yeah.
But I mean, realistically, when you're on TV talking sports as a broadcaster, you're essentially just scouting game film.
Right.
Which is exactly what a
No,
coach does.
it's
Yeah.
more
Yeah.
difficult. Being a GM, you're overseeing a company. You're basically a CEO. You have a scout team that have to answer to you. You have to evaluate their information that they're giving back. player personnel, health department, food department, all of that stuff.
I think
So-
Gruden is really the only one I can remember that left TV and has been quasi-successful as the GM.
Yeah, well, Mike Mayock's the GM, but he has a say.
But he was a GM before he went to TV, right?
No, he was a head coach. Gruden.
No, Mayock. I was talking about
Mayock.
Yeah.
I think he was in front offices. I don't believe he was ever a
Okay.
full-time GM.
Yeah, because Gruden, the one thing that he did, kind of what you were talking about, Joey, like Gruden was studying film because that's what John Gruden does. So,
Right.
And he was already entrenched in the game still, so he was able to get back in and run at the good pace of a good GM.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. So yeah.
So yeah, what a
So
great.
would you hate it? So you'd rather not have a TV guy?
Yeah, I'm just saying I would rather have a guy that's in the fight right now that has a pulse on the players, a pulse on the league, and somebody that can come in and already has those player relations, not somebody that we're comfortable with because we see on TV. It's like, oh, Louis Riddick. Yeah, I see him on TV all the time. He knows what he's talking
Everybody's
about.
right on TV.
Right.
No one's ever wrong.
Well, just like me. I'm always right.
Yeah.
No,
I
you're
kind of
not
look at
always
it.
right.
I kind of look at it the other way though. You get a guy that you know is a legendary coach in his past,
Right.
And then he goes onto the other side of it, so he's like a little bit relieved.
Yeah.
And then he could go right back
He
to
may,
it.
you don't know. I guess everybody's on a different, because you may get a refreshed guy, but I don't know. I like the guy that has this pulse on the way the league is, because sometimes if
I
they
agree.
leave and like they come back 5 years later, the whole culture of the league may be
Look what
different.
John Lynch did. John Lynch, everyone criticized
Oh,
the shit out of
God,
that
I love John
decision.
Lynch.
He walks in, makes the best decision in hiring Kyle Shanahan after he just blew a really bad Super Bowl game.
Yep.
Gets him. 2 years later, they're in the Super Bowl.
Yeah. But that's the attitude you want.
Yeah.
Like Lynch is a badass dude,
Yeah.
and like we don't have that. Like, Bob Quinn walks into a room and he looks like a weenie. Nobody's gonna take him serious.
Right.
Lynch
guys-
walks in the room, you're taking that dude serious. Like the guy was a heavy hitter in the NFL. You have respect for him off the bat. Not like that's the Lions GM.
Greg Davis breaking it down. Who do you guys want to see at GM, head coach, OC, and DC?
Good Lord,
That's
My
a
man
lot of
trying to
questions,
clean up
my
house,
man.
Greg.
that is a loaded
Greg,
question.
I'll answer the first two. GM, we already put out a list. I think there's a lot of talented GMs out there. One's on the Chiefs, Borgonzi. There is, I believe, there's one in SF. I forget his name now because I've been put on the spot by Greg. But, and then there's Dodds from Indianapolis. So any of those three, I'd be very happy with. Not Spielman. I don't think Spielman is what we think he is. I'd love to see him go somewhere else, fuck
Right.
it up, and then, haha, I was right.
You
but
give me Dodds and Eric Bieniemy, I'm a happy man.
give
I
me
know-
Dodds, Salah, Dodds, Bieniemy, I'd be happy either way.
Yeah, I like the marriage between Dodds and Bieniemy though, because Dodds is going to build the big line, the big mean team, and Bieniemy is going to offer that finesse.
See, I think Salah would fit more with Dodds. And
Yeah.
I think Salah, the most important thing with Salah is he brings a 4-3 defense.
Yeah.
I have no idea why we still try to play the way we do. We
As
have
the
no
Patriots do,
Right.
goddammit.
We have no edge rushers.
No.
And to play in a 3-4 scheme,
You need
or
shutdown
even
corners.
a 3-5, no, you don't need that. You need
do.
fucking linebackers like a
Linebackers.
Clay Matthews who can rush the fucking quarterback.
Yeah.
So
And
we
right
haven't
now
been
we
able to
do
do
not
that.
have a Clay Matthews.
We don't have anything near it.
So let's get these guys in. Let's get these guys money. Let's get these guys as our head coach, our GM, our OC. We need all of that now, and that's the exciting part about being a Lions fan now. Is it's like, all right, we're not under this dark cloud anymore. Like the cloud is gone. There's sunshine in the skies.
I love Chad. Chad's like, Matt Millen was a badass hard chin ex-player. How'd that go? Thank you, Chad.
Yeah, Matt Millen's an
Appreciate you.
idiot. How's John Lynch doing? Let's talk about John Lynch.
You're using an anomaly. That's why I don't want Spielman. Fuck that shit.
He wants to,
I don't want Spielman.
Right,
No. Yeah,
right.
God, no.
Yeah, I don't want Spielman either. I want him as a part of player personnel, though. Like, I want him to like instill that toughness in the locker room and hype guys up before the game and be the rah-rah guy that we need. Maybe linebacker coach. You put Spielman at linebacker coach.
Make him like an assistant to the assistant of the GM.
Him and Barry
Give him some
Sanders can just walk around and hype everybody up. That's their new job.
Barry Sanders not a hype man.
So if you're watching right now and you want to make $100, make sure you share this post on Facebook Live, and you can tag a friend too. And if you're on YouTube, make sure you share the YouTube to something.
Do you get a better chance at winning the $100 if you share it on YouTube right now and Facebook
Of
together?
course, you've doubled
More
your
odds.
odds.
More ads.
Yeah, we're not playing favoritism, but you
Just
now
saying,
you got
guys,
2
just
entries
saying.
instead of 1
Get
entry.
your friends to subscribe. Let's go, baby.
Yeah, get that money. Get that money today. We love handing out hundreds of dollars.
Oh, God, yeah, we
had
do.
another winner come in yesterday, and she was amazing. So here's the
Yeah.
money that we're going to give you if you win that this morning. We need some shares. We need you to tag some friends. And we'll all have a big party online this morning. That'll be fun, right, Joey?
A little internet party, and we pay you to have
Wait,
fun.
it's Friday. We should have beers in our hand right now.
Yeah, probably.
It's like beer o'clock. Someone bring us
beer.
some beers.
Where's what's going on, dude? What's going on, Adam? What are you doing?
What's happening?
Fixing your camera.
Oh, fixing my
you up.
camera.
He's making you look clean.
Okay.
He's
Look,
got
you
He's
try
got
and
your
make us
back.
look good at him, and look how he
Still
treats
get
you.
yelled at.
Yeah.
Still.
In the middle of the show, though, like
Hey, that's a
you
great
mess with
producer
my
Wait,
right
shit.
there.
you'd rather have a little tiny mess up right there than have the rest of the show look like shit.
I look way better now.
You do look way
awesome.
better now.
I
You
feel
do.
better. I feel much better.
There you go.
You know what's gonna make me feel better?
What?
When all three of us are living in the studio together.
Oh, me too.
We're like just
Everyone
about a
keeps-
week away.
It's sneaking up on us
Oh,
really
man.
fast. Stuff a Studio is coming, and
Woo!
we cannot wait for it. If you haven't heard, if you don't know what we're doing, starting on December 14th, me, Joey, and Krissy will all be living in this studio, collecting toys for not only the Children's Hospital, Mott's Children's Hospital,
Yep.
right? But we'll also be the Salvation Army. Is that who else?
Salvation Army's going to be one.
And then we'll donate to the Salvation
Ronald
Army.
McDonald House.
Yep, we're trying to
Yes.
disperse these toys to as many kids as we can, especially after this year. Like everybody, jobs have been
It's
lost.
been a crazy year for
and
a
people
lot of
don't
people,
have
man.
a ton of money, so
Wish Upon a Teen's another one I wanted to shout out. We're going to give some to them too.
okay. So we'll make sure that we get all of this, all these toys to the right people. But the whole thing is, we're gonna be living here 24 hours a day, 5 days for next.
Yeah,
for
we're
that week.
smiling now. By the end of it, we're gonna hate each other.
I got a confession. So I never have in my life been aware of any hygiene issues. And yesterday,
Uh-oh.
my girl came over and she said my feet were stinky.
Oh no.
Ooh,
So I'm
why-
warning
do
you
have stinky
guys.
feet, man?
I never really thought that. Like when I wear like basketball shoes, you wear them so
Yeah.
many times, they'll start to get a little smell in them. But I got these sneaker balls just to kind of keep my shoes always smelling a little fresh.
Oh
Do
wow.
you
she
wash your
told me.
feet in the shower, the bottom of your feet?
Of course.
Talking
Yeah.
about things we do in the shower, because
Yeah.
there's people that do, there's people that don't. People forget because they think the
For
soap
sure.
is on the bottom of your feet already anyway.
Well, I'm not too concerned about Joey's feet. What I want to do is just have a big party here, collect a lot of toys.
You right?
And have fun. I mean, we've already had people, some of our sponsors, like the Zots, I think, are going to bring out some toys.
Oh yeah, they threatened a lot
big
of
old
toys.
truck, they said.
Yeah.
They said a big old truck.
Right, let's see what they really bring
We'll
out.
see what you got. We'll see what
Hopefully
you got.
people one up everybody,
Right.
and then we just have a ton of toys.
Right, but Meyer is kicking it all off by giving
Oh,
us
yeah.
$5,000 worth
Do you
of
know how many
toys.
toys that is going to be? What do you predict? How much is that going to?
Oh
fill the
my
studio?
goodness, 5,000 toys?
Yeah,
Probably 400?
400 toys.
Dude, I
No,
don't
no,
think we're
no.
gonna be able to walk.
Like
in
the
here.
last time I did this with Meyer, because we did Stuff a Bus in Grand Rapids a couple years ago,
Yeah.
and we stuffed like 6 buses. So I'm thinking we could
insane.
stuff this entire studio, floor to ceiling. But that initial $5,000,
Oh.
like we needed a whole moving box truck to fill it up and then
Hell
bring
yeah.
it here. We got a truck bed and all that, but
We're gonna need, like-
$5,000 is literally like 5 huge grocery carts filled with stuff.
Yeah, and then some.
It's a massive
Yeah.
amount. And we're going to be here 24 hours a day. So that means if you're an overnight shift worker, or if you get up early, or if you want to stop by in the afternoon, we're
Any
here.
time of day or night, baby.
Yeah, and we're not picky. If it's a $2 toy, that's an amazing donation. If it's a $10,000 toy, that's an amazing donation. Like, this is not for anything but for us to give back. So we'll take anything. We'll take anything.
And we've already been getting toys, which is crazy. We got to shout out Tony Birdwell for
cool?
dropping some toys off and just kicking it off before we even really did it. It's just a great feeling because this means a lot to all of us. And
Yeah.
we're not leaving this studio until it's full.
Yeah, the only thing I am concerned about is when Sean Belizean and Joik Bell are on from 11 to 1.
Right.
Like, we'll have to go into like the conference room or something. Like they'll
With our sleeping bags or something.
either that or
Nope.
we could just camp out there while they're
Oh,
on.
Joyke's standing right here. I'm laying right behind him.
You're gonna be like,
laying
what
right
the hell
behind
did I
him.
sign up for?
Yeah, we got to work out this sleeping situation because we only have 2 couches.
I
in
get
here.
one because I'm a girl.
Yep. Okay, that's fair.
Thank you.
I want to sleep in there.
You're gonna sleep in there?
Yeah, because I don't trust any of you guys.
If I'm being honest, I like being on the floor. Like I was the kid that made forts all the time. You guys make forts?
Oh, heck
Who
yeah.
didn't
You know?
make forts?
Hell
Heck
yeah,
yeah.
we should make a big fort
I might sleep in the bathroom and lock the door because I don't trust any of you guys.
Probably. That would be the biggest Joey move I've ever seen.
I wouldn't care.
What I'm hoping for is to be extremely sleep deprived by the end of the week by people like at 3 a.m. knocking on the glass, being like, I got a toy.
Those would be fun.
You know, we're going to have movies on the big screen behind me.
Oh, I'm going to bring in, you guys ever see the new chocolate balls, the hot chocolate balls? You put them in and then you put steamed milk in them and then they explode into marshmallows and chocolate. I got them for us.
I ordered them. What you got to say, Corey?
If you guys watch movies in here, you cannot. They have to watch Coming to America before you watch anything else.
That is fair.
We already agreed that we're going to do that.
We just did.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but we're going to watch that in place of a Christmas movie because, I mean, what other movie? Then we got to watch Enter the Dragon, right?
Yeah.
We got
We have to watch that too.
We got to have like a UPN 50 marathon.
Stick's
in
going to
here.
culture us.
Like, it's so funny to me that you guys have not seen
But
Coming
then
to
can we
America.
watch Elf?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we can watch Elf.
We're watching Elf 2 times.
Did you guys watch that Netflix thing I told you about Elf yet? Like,
No, I haven't been able to yet.
Oh my God! Sit down and watch it. I hope we got that on camera.
Oh, I bet we
Mark
did.
it 8:35. Joey drops water on himself.
Dude, I always miss my mouth. Like,
Why do you always miss your mouth?
I don't know.
Poor aiming.
So make sure that if you want to be a part of this, when you're out shopping or if you're ordering online, just order an extra toy so you can bring it by the studio. We're going to have a donation button too for people that can't make it down if it's too far of a drive for you or, you know, the weather's bad or whatever the case may be, but you still want to give back. We're going to set up that donation button online too.
Yeah,
right?
we already actually got it.
It's already up?
Oh, yeah. So we got a Venmo. It's at Woodward Sports.
Okay.
Is the Venmo.
Super
So
easy.
you can right now, it's the easiest thing in the world. Just send us $1.
Okay.
Send us $1. Whatever you feel comfortable. $5, $10, $20.
Yeah, and we'll make sure all that money, we'll take it, and then when we go to Meijer to buy those $5,000 worth of toys, we'll take your money, include that, and we'll get more toys and more toys and
going.
more toys. So yeah, Stuff a Studio is coming December 14th. Thank you guys for already like telling us that you're excited to come. Like people are already bringing presents, so we're very excited for that whole thing.
First person with a Sharpie stash. We won't do that to each other, will we?
You may wind up with a dick on your face.
Okay.
Yeah.
How surprised am I?
But I'm talking the Sharpie. The Sharpie.
The Sharpie, yes, I did. That's what I was thinking in my head.
I just didn't
no,
want
I didn't think you were going to pull your dick out and put it on my face while I was sleeping.
That's a Joey move.
100%
That is totally a Joey move.
No, me?
No, me?
Oh, man, the two biggest pranksters in the world, and I'm going to be sleeping here.
I'm excited to live here. Like
I am too, though.
Honestly, this could be a dope apartment. If, if
man.
you lived right here on Woodward, like, because if you see behind Joey, that's Woodward Avenue right there. We're literally right on Woodward. So yeah, I would love this
We
apartment.
have everything around us, too.
Oh, any food item you could
coffee,
think of, grocery store, we got it all out here.
Birmingham roast
You
right
got
there.
gas, you can wash your car.
I like Speedway slushies too. We could go across the street, grab those.
Yeah, but with your nasty ass, you put every single type of slushie in one
I don't
cup.
always do that. Just sometimes.
Just
I don't.
some- yeah, I
I
get
don't
it. No,
always
I get
do
it.
that, but you know.
Right. So, Krissy, you had a fun day yesterday, didn't you?
Oh my God, I had an excursion yesterday. But I do want to shout out Auto One in Wixom, their windshield repair. So you guys know I drive a Jeep Wrangler, and obviously Jeep Wrangler is a part of having one of those is you're constantly breaking or your windshield is constantly cracking.
Yeah.
But I was bugging because I had a $1,000 deductible on my insurance. I was like, whoa, what am I gonna do? So somebody in my DMs actually told me to go over to Wixom because this guy, Ronnie, he's the owner, he owns this place, and I took it there. I had a new windshield within probably 30 minutes.
Wow.
Probably 30 minutes. And Wixom's really beautiful too.
yeah.
This was my first time in Wixom, but you guys like Wixom because when I told
That's
you
where I
guys
grew
this
up.
yesterday.
I went to Walled
Is it
Lake
really?
Middle School. Yeah, Wixom is right by Walled Lake, so
Yeah.
I grew up
Dude.
Commerce, Wixom, that whole area. That's where I grew up.
Yeah, it's really pretty over there. You know, I
yeah.
just kind of like drove around and checked the scene out. But they also do window tints. They do anything that you really need with your car, remote starters and stuff like that. They actually have 3 locations, Wixom, Fenton, and Howell.
Nice.
So if you guys need anything to do with your car, if you need a quick fix, aftermarket, they do all of that. They're cheap, fast, easy, and tell them
That's
Krissy
crazy.
sent
30
you.
minutes got you hooked up with a new windshield.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Nice.
Ronnie, I love you. You are awesome. And he was the sweetest family guy, too. We love family guys.
And
so.
what was the name of the business?
It was Auto One in Wixom.
All right, so shout
3
out to
locations.
Wixom. Shout out to Wixom for representing.
Yeah.
When I grew up out there,
They treated me well.
there was a huge Ford plant that pretty much everybody worked at. Like that, all their parents worked at the Ford plant, and then obviously they shut it down, and it kind of affected Wixom for a little bit, but it slowly rebuilt as Novi and that whole area.
Yeah.
Because when I first lived out there in Novi, I lived on a dirt road between, it was 13 mile between Haggerty and Halstead.
Oh yeah.
Or Haggerty
I know exactly
and
where that is.
Haggerty
I
and
know you live
Meadowbrook. Yeah, but it was a dirt road, man.
Yeah.
Now there's a freeway.
That's where you used to hoop on the dirt, right?
Yeah, and now there's a freeway through my old house.
That's
like
crazy.
They tore it down, and literally the three.
Oh, your house ain't even there anymore.
No, the 3 pine trees that were outside my bedroom window are. I still know them because they're right where they were.
That's kind of cool.
It's cool and
And
very
sad.
Also
weird.
very odd, yeah.
to watch that whole area just go nuts like that
Wow.
has been insane.
Nothing
but
like
yeah.
getting a freeway through your childhood house, huh?
Yeah, and it was so weird. Like the Oakland County kept going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Are they gonna put the freeway? Or are they not? Because it's M5, and that thing took forever to get licensed and put through. So my parents didn't know if they should sell the house, if they should not, if they should. So we
Right.
move out. And then, like, immediately after we move out, they make the decision to tear down the house. So the new owners got cashed out by the city.
Oh, yeah.
And my parents got.
That's a payday, baby.
My parents were kind of pissed about that.
I would be too.
But yeah, that was a crazy house to grow up in. So yeah, that's where I grew up.
So Wixom's pretty cool, man.
Yeah, Wixom, Novi, all that whole area is pretty cool. Commerce, Little League, what's up? Adam, you want to go over our locks of the week, buddy? I'm so happy to have Happy Adam back. Like, that's my favorite thing in
Look
the
at him
world is Happy Adam.
smiling, loving life.
Life is good.
So, Adam, every week we go over the games that we think are kind of locks, easy picks, but lately they've been kind of pick 'em games.
Some are pick 'em, some are locks. Yeah,
So, this week we're going to talk about 4 games. One of them we think is an absolute home run. The other 3 are kind of up in the air. And
Okay.
we haven't even discussed where we stand on these games. We just discussed these are the games we want to talk about. So,
I can't wait to see how wrong you're going to be.
yeah, I was going to say, Krissy, if this shit
Here
gets
we
out of
go.
control, yeah, where's your red flag?
Here we go.
That's the
Should
thing.
I get it?
That's the thing you got to start throwing when me and Adam
Do you
start
know what I
yelling.
need? Can you grab me my whistle?
Your whistle?
Oh, please.
Because I
no.
can't
No,
walk
it's too
over
loud.
there because of this.
Yeah.
We're all
Oh,
locked
you
up.
don't like that?
No whistle for you right now.
But in case you guys go off, though, I'm gonna need to.
We're not gonna go off. We're not. This should.
I mean,
this should
says
be
you
a.
guys every day. You never know what's gonna happen.
This should be a very calm conversation. All right. So the first game we want to talk about is the Colts versus Texans.
Ah, I like that game.
I do love that game,
What's
man.
the 3.5 points for the Colts, right?
For the Texans.
Texans aren't favorites.
Texans. Well, you said 3.5. Oh, I was saying plus. Texans are plus 3.5.
Yeah, they're underdogs. I'm
Yeah.
gonna take the Texans.
You're gonna. Jesus. Okay. So
Look at him. Look at. Jeez.
I don't need
Jeez.
the
I took the
whistle.
Titans last week against the Colts. Jeez. But you went 0-3. Jeez. Come on, man. Texans are on a fucking streak right now. Don't even talk to me
And
about
we're
that.
off.
And why are they on a streak? Because they fired their head coach and
Yeah.
the new
And
offense.
Sean Watson's balling out. More so Watson, not because of Cornell. Yeah. The toxic dude is out of there.
Yeah, but kind of similar to maybe what we're
No,
going
no,
through.
no,
Kinda?
no.
Maybe.
No.
Maybe just a little bit.
What?
No.
What? Take that 3-point
No,
spread
his
for the
weapons
Lions,
are
baby.
there. Our weapons aren't there.
Yeah. Well, his weapons aren't there anymore. Deshaun Watson's
Well,
weapons.
Will Fuller stepped in very well. He's
Will
usually
Fuller's
always
done though.
injured.
He's done.
I know, but
He's
we're talking for the
PEDs.
last few
He's
games.
steroids. Done. Get out of here for the season, Will Fuller. That's why he was playing so well. Dude's fucking hopped up on steroids.
It's okay.
That's okay.
It worked until he got caught.
I wish there was an all steroid league. Like I would really wish they would like transition to at least like the XFL would be like, come on, we'll take steroid players all day, and you just have these freaks of nature out there playing football. That would be amazing. I'm glad the NFL doesn't allow that stuff, but I think it would be fun to have a league like
I
that.
believe you just said an all-steroid league.
Why
No,
not?
this is what goes through sticks.
Right.
I don't know if you.
Like, that's what you're thinking?
Yeah.
But think about that league. Like think about
Yeah.
think
That's why
about
we argue.
That would be a
It's 'cause shit like
psychotic
this.
league, dude.
it reminds me of like Bill Lambier basketball, the old video game, like where you would just have people like slamming against each other, punching each other.
Right.
Like it would be full contact basketball, but
See, no, I'm cool with that. Like, that's different. I mean,
You're
you
cool
saying
with that?
steroids? Yeah, like if it was like a full contact basketball.
these guys are taking
on.
steroids anyway, so might as well be like, all right, you tested positive, you tested positive. All right, you guys are on that team, you tested positive, you're
Yeah,
over there.
I
Now
get
you
it.
freaks of nature just that can't get hurt and recover so fast, just beat each other up all season.
All right.
I want to see that. I want to see that in my life.
Well, if Stick wants to see
I'm
it,
not
then
watching
it
it.
should happen, right?
yeah, no, I want to start that league, like the steroid league. Come on, everybody, we can do it like Dana White does. We'll build our own steroid island, and we'll just have the games
Yep.
there with no rules.
Things are escalating.
Oh man, I want this now.
I see that.
All right,
I
you
see
can do
that.
that. You
Have
can pursue
fun.
that. I'm gonna pass.
I can't be the only one who's excited. None of you, Corey, do you got my back?
Corey,
on
help
it?
me out here, bro.
Corey's not gonna help you.
Corey, do you want an all steroid
Corey
league?
said hard no.
No.
Only sport I would just say that would be all right in is pretty much baseball because everybody juices any damn way. But outside of that, no.
Okay.
Well, you're promoting cheating, and you're also promoting things
But
that
it's
are
not
hurting
cheating.
your body.
You're not cheating if it's
if
legal.
everyone's doing it.
Right.
But okay, so that leads me to the next point of you're just promoting people to you're persuading them to take steroids.
But
Why would you want to do that?
But my point is these assholes are already doing it.
Right, but they're gonna keep doing it and keep thinking it's okay if you make a fucking leap about
Yesterday, Adam walked off and said, "This is the dumbest show ever."
it. And he was right.
I
He
might
wasn't
walk
wrong.
off right now.
Whatever. I'm sure there's people in the chat right now that
No,
would
there
love to
isn't.
watch
They're all like, no.
No?
Yeah.
Whatever.
The league, yeah.
I love it when sticks around.
All right, what's the next game?
I grew up wanting to go to like the Coliseum watching gladiators kill each other. So I would love to watch steroid freaks rip
I
each
want to
other's
see
head
Stick's
off.
notes on his iPhone of just ideas.
You do not want to live in here, bro. You do
don't.
not want to live in here.
What's the next game?
No,
please?
I'm not done. I haven't even given my pick.
All right, well, I
Obviously,
know what you're taking. You're taking the Colts.
Thank you. All right, Adam, you want to do my next pick too?
Yeah, whatever Adam picks, you just pick the opposite.
Picks or Adam picks?
Cardinals and Rams.
I'll let you start.
This is an interesting game. What's the spread on this game? Cardinals and Rams. It's plus. The Cardinals are +3. Over under is 48. I've kind of fallen off the Cardinals hype wagon.
Okay.
They had me mid-season.
Yeah.
Like I thought they were a legit team, and I thought they were going to go places. But
I like where this is going.
yeah, losing the way they lost last week, they shouldn't have lost last week, but they did to the Patriots, and I've kind of fallen off. I like Rams. I like the way Cam Akers had a big game last week. Cam Akers is.
You got a table pound.
go.
We talked about it. I loved Cam Akers coming out of Florida State, so I think he's a rookie on the rise. And Robert Woods, you got Cooper Kupp. Like they just have a good team.
I couldn't agree more. Wow, that was amazing. I'm so proud of you. You didn't.
I'm really happy about
He didn't pick the
this.
Cardinals. Maybe
Good
he'll
job,
learn.
guys.
Maybe he'll learn this week with the Colts, and then he'll kind of come over to the
the
all right,
dark
shit's
side.
rolling side. But yeah,
All
I
right,
got the Rams
shit's rolling
too.
side.
Hey Adam, how's that Steelers pick going for
Oh,
you?
it's great. You know, I messed
This
that
guy
one
picks
up
the
2 weeks
Steelers
ago.
over the Jaguars, and he's bashing me for taking the Colts over
and
the
then
Titans.
you went 0-3 the following week, but I'm not sitting here bashing you because I'm a nice guy. And I know that I'm always.
You just
right
said I
most of
went
the
0-3 like 2 minutes ago.
You did go 0-3.
There's
I
a
know
lot
I
of
did.
emotions.
Three times now.
And you were wrong about some things too, my friend.
It's okay.
That's what happens
My
when you
friend.
put your opinion out there.
Yep.
And then the game, I think we actually both agree on, and we would,
Kansas City?
yeah, we would both bet our houses on. I
Yeah.
mean, I would bet everything
Take
on this game.
out a loan on your house, refinance it, put all that money on Kansas City.
Yeah. Kansas City. What are they? They're -14 against the Broncos. But the Broncos even gonna have a quarterback this week?
They will have a quarterback this week.
Who's it gonna be?
Probably Drew Lock.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all back from that COVID dilemma.
That was such a crazy
That
thing.
was such a FU from the NFL, though.
Yes and no.
It was their fault.
I was
Don't get me
watching
wrong.
Roger Goodell explain it, and like lots of teams had 3 players with COVID issues this year, and they didn't cancel the team. It just so happened that all 3 of those players
the
were at
quarterback.
one position, and that really stressed out the offense.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I see both sides. Like, listen, you really put us in a bad position, but Roger Goodell was like, well, we also gave you extra roster positions to kind of deal with this type of shit, and it happened to you.
If that happens to the Lions, who would our quarterback be?
Jesus, I don't know.
I don't even know
Well,
that far
I mean,
back.
at this rate, Chad would probably want to go.
Chad,
Based on yesterday's video I saw.
Yep.
Chad-
So we can just give us the L.
Chad Johnson would be out there, the most accurate quarterback in history, 10 yards and under.
Right.
10
Throwing with the
yards and
girls' football.
So we agree, Chad's going to be the quarterback of your flag football team.
Oh, no. He said
Because
us,
of the accuracy.
he said
No,
us,
we're
I have
saying
a- I
that
have
he'd
a
be
surprise.
the fourth roster.
I have a
okay,
surprise for
okay.
the group chat this weekend.
you have a surprise for the group chat this
Yeah, you
weekend?
guys will get a nice little.
Wait,
you
can
going
I
up
be
his old
involved?
tapes?
Can you guys put me in the group chat?
You don't want to be in this
You don't
group
want to be in
chat.
this group chat,
But I
I'll
do,
send it
because
to
you just said you're going to have a surprise, and I want to be
I'm gonna
involved.
send
We'll put it in both group
Separately.
chats.
We'll make 2 group chats then.
Sheesh.
Yeah. No, this group chat, it gets fiery sometimes, and I don't think
And
you
I
want
don't
that
wanna- I
stress
don't
in your
wanna
life.
be- no,
yeah,
no,
you don't,
you're right.
No, we want you to come in,
Be
be
happy.
relaxed, be happy, Krissy, and just do what Krissy does every day.
What does Krissy do?
Everything.
Be awesome. Wicked awesome.
Wicked awesome. I love that. Yeah, don't put me in that chat. I want to keep my spirits.
Right. Yeah, you don't want. Well, actually, maybe we should, and it would calm a lot of things down. like that.
No, sometimes too much positivity is in the business.
Right. So
It would calm a lot of things down. Damn
yeah,
it.
I don't think. Yeah, Adam. So what do you got planned for this weekend? Have you been out training for our
No,
quarterback
no,
competition?
No, I'm just gonna go to a football field. I'm gonna record a video, gonna send it to you guys.
All
That's
right.
a surprise.
See if Chad flies in after this.
Why don't me and you do it together,
Okay.
and I'll be your receiver,
All right,
and then
we'll
you can be
do it
my
vice
receiver.
versa, yeah.
I would love to see you,
wanna
as a
show up?
receiver.
Dude, I'm a
You
good
showing
receiver.
up Saturday doing
Yeah,
it?
I'll be there.
All right, we're doing it Saturday.
I'm good. I'm a good receiver. I'm better
Hey,
quarterback.
Stick's gonna show up with his cleats
what field are
spatted
you guys
up,
going to?
gloves
No,
on.
we'll find a field.
Do you guys want me to record it?
Yeah, if you want, I don't care.
I'll
we can
come
get the whole
record
crew out there. Or you can come too. I'm not gonna. You can come out.
Yeah, no, it'll be a fun day. I would love to have you out there, Krissy, to watch me beat these guys' ass in another thing.
Will you see red?
You know what? Artemis wanted to start this. Art from the Art of Combat. He wanted to start because apparently everything he says, I'm like, yeah, I can do that. He's like, I want to challenge you to everything, like from axe throwing to punching, like we already did, to football toss. So it's going to be like a whole.
I could throw Artemis farther than he could throw football.
or an axe. So yeah, I'm
Little
down.
Artemis.
Anybody wants to challenge me to anything? I'm down.
Oh, I would like to challenge you to swimming with sharks.
Ooh, that is.
How about
That
that?
is not a challenge. That is a fucking suicide.
Oh, you don't like him either?
You hate sharks?
No, because I found out something very
No, it's
interesting
just-
yesterday about Stick. Is that he might say he's not afraid of anything, and he's big bad Stick,
I don't
he's
say.
6'4".
How did you find out? I told you.
Yeah, you told me. No. I'm saying you didn't let me finish my fucking sentence. So anyway,
Go ahead.
We're waiting.
I'm done.
No, go ahead, Krissy.
No, so I found out that Stick is afraid of swimming with sharks.
Krissy,
Yes.
if I asked you to put your hand inside of an alligator's mouth for 10 seconds, would you do it?
I would over.
I mean, no.
I would over swimming with
But
sharks.
I would
What
swim
the
with
fuck?
alligators in a cage. He can't even do that.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Because I'm
no,
just
an
saying.
alligator can fit its mouth through a cage. Are
No,
you
I'm just
serious?
saying that Stick isn't really afraid of anything. I've never seen him afraid of anything, but it's sharks. Sharks
I'm
is
not-
his weakness.
Yes, it's my.
Sharks is his weakness.
It's my.
Yeah, and that's a
fear.
good weakness.
It's
Don't
my-
even. I'm not
But
gonna
I
let
did preface
bash you
it.
for
Sharks on land, not afraid of.
When are sharks ever on land? Sharks are never on land, though. That's the thing.
Sharks on land. Okay.
Well, I just want people to know, like, I have no problem kicking a shark in his shark face if he's on land. But in water, I'm terrified
Well, it's a
of him.
bitch way to do it because it's helpless. It's vulnerable.
What am I in the water to a shark?
How about an alligator?
Vulnerable.
And it has
You
health
gonna kick
problem.
an alligator?
What's next? What's the final game? So me and you have agreed on the Rams and Chiefs.
Yeah, and then
I've got the.
Oh no, the Broncos and Chiefs. Oh, you're talking
the
yeah,
winners.
Yeah.
So we both got Rams and Chiefs.
Yep.
And then the first game was the Texans Colts.
Yep, Texans
All
Colts.
right, what's the last one?
I can't believe you're taking the Texans in
Are
that
you
game.
surprised? It's only.
Yeah. I
You
mean,
shouldn't be. They're
one
home.
game we wanted to talk about. It's on Monday night though, so we can get into that on the Monday show. But we
Okay.
can touch on it. Do you want to touch on that
Yeah, I
game
don't
now, or
mind.
do you want to pick another one?
We can pick another one, but we can touch on it.
Okay, because we already talked about Lions and Bears. Saints Falcons. That's an interesting game.
That's
to
Monday
me.
night? No, that's Sunday.
No, that's
Yeah.
Sunday. I didn't choose
Oh,
the Monday
okay.
night one.
Sorry.
Yeah, Saints Falcons. The Falcons. What the fuck are they?
Like they're an aging team that a few years ago were a Super Bowl contender, and they fell off the map since. Dan Quinn is no longer there. Their GM is no longer there. So for me, they're in a rebuild. I still think they can rebuild with Matt Ryan at quarterback. They have some nice assets. I don't think Julio Jones is tradable, but Calvin Ridley. You can see the excitement for the future. I
Right.
think they need to draft a quarterback though, and they need a lot of help on defense.
What scares me about them is the Falcons are the team that can lose to anybody and beat anybody, and
Yeah.
that's why I don't know what the hell they are. So
Oh, but no, if we're doing this for a lock, it's Saints easily.
yeah, I like the Saints defense.
Saints
man.
defense, and just they're assholes the way they play football.
But
right now.
they got to change up on Taysom Hill. They
Well,
can't.
they don't have a choice. No,
Yeah,
I like
they
what
do.
they're doing.
They got Jameis Winston. That's a choice.
No, I like what they're doing with Taysom Hill.
I
They're
hate
not
it.
asking him to do much. They're
That-
running the ball effectively,
Right.
and they're winning games.
But will that win them a Super Bowl?
But Drew Brees is going to be back by the time they need him.
You think so?
Yeah, he'll be back for the first playoff game.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
well,
no,
if that's all they're doing is treading water with them,
No, if you're
I'm
asking me
okay
if I
with
think
it.
they're going to win a Super Bowl with Taysom Hill, hell no.
Yeah,
That
okay.
model will not last
No.
at
Okay.
all. No.
Okay. I'm glad we agree on that then.
Yeah.
So those are our locks of the week. We'll be back on Monday to recap them, and
Mm-hmm.
we can tell you guys where we were right and where we were wrong. That's
My
where
favorite.
that's Krissy's favorite. That's your favorite thing every week, right?
I think so.
Because you
I
get to
think
tell
so.
me I'm wrong at least
Yes.
7 times on Monday.
Yes, because not many people will tell you you're wrong except for Adam.
Yeah, that's okay. I'm wrong sometimes, but I'm right more often, I feel.
Hey, that's all you got to do, right? That's called winning.
Yeah, you know, if you bat 300 in the Major League Baseball, you're going to the Hall of Fame. So I'm
You need that attitude. So.
Yeah, I'm batting well over 300 on my picks this year. Another thing that I saw interesting yesterday, somebody posted a meme that said, "Congratulations, 2020, you've officially ended high school reunions."
Yes,
Wow.
Yeah.
that is the best way to put it. See, there are some.
Why you don't like
positives.
you don't like them?
Oh my god, I hate
Really?
hate with a passion high school reunion. I think they're stupid.
I don't get
Have
why
you ever
people
been to one?
hate
No,
them so much.
I will never go to one.
How can you hate one that you've never been to?
Because I would never want to put myself back into a position of high school kids that I hated when I went to fucking school with them.
But now you're Fire Flame Friday, Krissy.
Well,
Like, wouldn't you want to show them?
Right.
Like, listen, you called me fat back then. Now look at you.
You want to
you
know why?
heifer.
Because they see me on social media, and then now they want to DM me. Now they're calling me hot.
mean, that's
now
how
they're
life
saying my
goes.
body's banging, but before they didn't. So I'm
Yeah,
not
but
gonna
if your
give them
body
a chance
wasn't
to talk
banging,
to
why
me.
would they say that?
Right.
Not no
You-
offense.
You
It's
clearly
just like-
won. You've won,
Right.
Krissy. You've
Right,
won.
that's why I don't want to go. Because I won. I don't need you guys anymore.
Okay.
Stay in high school. I don't need.
But
to
you
talk
don't
to you.
consider them a big part of your life?
No, hell no.
This is deep. Like, what the
deep,
fuck
deep.
did they do to you?
I'm
Were you
obviously
bullied back
damaged.
in high school?
Yeah. What, like, really? Were kids super mean to you in high school?
No, well, it wasn't that they were super mean. It was just like you guys know I have natural red hair, so it was
Yeah.
like everybody. Before it's like cool to be different because high school that is that stage where if you are different, you're weird.
Right.
And you don't see your own beauty. So for me, I had the red hair. My mom wouldn't let me dye it. So I was getting made fun of. Like everyone was like, oh, she's the only one with red hair in the whole entire school. It was like me and some other ginger guy. And then it was like everyone just made fun of us. And then-
100%.
Did
They-
you-
when
like,
I
you know how
got
they
on-
pick like future couple to
I was
get
gonna
married?
say-
Yeah.
That's what I was just gonna say. Did you date the ginger?
Nah, dude.
Was
No,
that-
no. Never date your own kind, man. Never. That would be a recipe for disaster.
So not to
But-
get too like psychologist on you,
No,
but
you can go for it.
Is that why you just fuck it? I'm going as red as I can be now to show everybody I love my red hair.
Do you know what? I'm not really sure, but for right now, definitely.
Okay.
100%.
All right.
I think I just kind of went a different direction of I don't know. I think high school morphed me into who I am today. You guys know I'm every picture, every little thing, and that's because of my roots from high school.
Can we ever see high school pictures of you? Do you
Yeah,
have those?
I wasn't fat in high school. I was fat in I gained the college 15. What do they call it? Freshman 15. Then I got rid of all of it, and then I stayed the way I
Freshman
look
15
now.
made you fat.
Oh yeah.
What about that quarantine 15?
Well, I
I
put
think a
on
lot
a-
of people.
I put
I
on a
lost
30.
weight in quarantine.
Quarantine
you?
15,
I did.
yeah, right.
You did too.
Quarantine?
Yeah, you lost weight in quarantine.
I lost weight. Yeah,
Yeah.
lost weight. Yeah.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I was fat, Joey.
Did you see Joey's face?
Right.
Joey goes, "Did you?"
No, for real. I looked like Joey before
Yeah.
quarantine. It was
Shut
crazy.
up. I saw you in the summertime.
You didn't get what I just did there.
I did. I get it. You're trying to call him fat.
You know I'm emotional
You
about
want,
this.
to
No, you
compare
didn't.
bellies, Joey?
Screw this.
I'm gonna eat my cookie. That sounds so loud. There you go,
Did you
Joey.
guys have a good high school experience? Oh, you're guys. Of course you did. You had sports, and all guys love each other.
And we went to all guys schools, which
Oh, you guys both went to all dudes schools?
all guy Catholic
No
high schools.
shit.
Yeah, Joey's school was actually next to a girls' school though. My school was miles away from any chicks.
So how
period.
did you get chicks?
But I was
It's
way
we didn't
too
really
shy,
have
so I got
social
no
media like
chicks.
that.
How do you get chicks?
Now I see friend zone Joey when you always tell me about it. Now I get where that came from. But you,
Me?
You.
How do I get chicks? You go to house parties and random areas. The thing I loved
like
about
in high school though, so you
Yeah.
were able to.
But here's the deal: when you go to a school like a St. Mary's, so I grew up in Walled Lake. There's kids from Clarkson. There's kids from
Pontiac, there's kids from everywhere.
So
Yeah.
everybody on any given weekend, of a house party in some city somewhere. It's not just
Okay.
like you only know Walled Lake people,
Yeah,
so
you only know
only
your
could-
high school, yeah.
Right. So I was going to Walled Lake Central parties, Western parties. And it was just a lot easier. North Farmington, we go all over the place because one week, oh man, my boy that I went to junior high with here is throwing a party. And you just meet chicks from all over. Like I was dating girls from Ortonville, and I was dating girls from Bloomfield, and I was dating girls from Walled
Some
Lake.
at the same time.
At the same damn
Same
time.
time.
Actually, we used to come to Birmingham all the time to pick up chicks on Friday nights.
They were bougie.
Yeah, and it's just what you did back then. At least when
Yeah.
I was in high school, we would hop in my boy Pat's Jeep and we'd drop the top and we'd, just literally make this loop about 10 million
So this
freaking
makes
times.
sense why you guys would go to your high school reunions, right? You would.
I've been to 2 of my high school reunions.
What
'cause
about
I'm,
you, Joey?
You know me, I'm old as hell. I've
Yeah.
had my 10 and my 20 already.
See, it's so different
My
because when
10's
you
coming
grow
up.
up with girls and guys, you're going through a huge transition phase, and you have dudes there with you, and then you have bitchy girls with you at
Right,
the same time. You
right.
gotta fight both demons off. So it's I feel like I would almost rather do what you guys did if I went to an all-girls school. Actually, that might be worse.
I went to one, and it was the greatest thing because it was only guys.
Right.
So,
Yeah, so you guys are just dudes being bros,
so we go
it's
to
perfect.
this reunion, and it was 2 or 3 years ago, and I got a shout out my boy Mike Stroud.
Okay.
Because
with
he
the name
shows
drop.
up, and he was my boy back in high school, but he shows up with his new girl. and homegirl had such a low-cut shirt.
Yeah.
I'm looking at Mike like, you are the man. So he was all the talk at that party.
Yeah, everybody gives you daps.
Yeah.
Wait, I actually lied. I did go to a high school reunion, but it was my boyfriend's when I lived in Boston,
Oh.
and he only brought me to show me off.
See, that's weird. Like, and that's one good thing about like an all guys high school reunion. When you bring your significant other, it's not like, oh, 10 girls that I fucked in high school are here too.
It's people that are from different. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, oh, that's my buddy's wife. I'd never met her in my entire life.
So
Hey,
now, do
this
you
is
rate the girls like who got the hottest wife?
100%.
I mean,
Yeah.
in your head, you
100%.
do.
In your head, you do. Even if you don't talk about it,
Yeah.
you fucking know you are.
Yeah, but most of the guys that I know have clearly outkicked their coverage. Like most of the guys I know are with hotter girls than we are guys. So
Yeah?
but I think that comes with the swag of like, you know, we had to learn early how to approach women and talk to them because they weren't at our school.
they weren't at
so
your
when we
school,
had our
yeah.
shot, we had to shoot our shot in that
Like
moment.
quick, yeah. Dude, that's probably why you're so quick with it.
Yeah,
That's taught you how.
What's up, girl? What's up?
Yeah. How
So you got your
doing,
sister
Shawty?
commenting about how you were the popular one always throughout high school even.
No, she said in her high school because we obviously.
But what everybody wanted her, your.
Wait, did she go to all girl?
No, Kendra went to Walled Lake Western.
Oh, okay.
So, but I grew up, you know, playing sports in Walled Lake, and I knew everybody in her class. I knew
How old is your sister again?
she's 2 years older than me.
Okay, so then I was gonna say, like,
we were pretty
Did you
close.
try to date her friends or like hang out with her?
Yeah, I
friends?
lost my virginity to one of her friends.
Wow.
Did
here
she
we
know?
are.
Did she know it right away?
I don't
She
know.
probably set it
Probably.
up.
Her
She's
friend
finding
probably
out
told
right
her. No, I think she knows all about that. But yeah, no, I knew a lot of
Wait,
kids.
in
that,
your parents' bed.
yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. See, so the family helped.
I know
Right.
so
The whole
much about
family
your sex
helped.
life. It's insane.
Kendra was a part of that. Kendra set it up.
We've only been on the show like 3 weeks, and you already know so much about me.
I know
That's what it's
exactly
all
where
about.
You lost your virginity, like who you banged where, when you got
Kendra.
caught.
Yup.
Yep. Kendra knew.
Yup.
Kendra knew.
She says I knew. ...
But yeah, that was the cool part about going to a school like St. Mary's is you'd branch out. You'd have to meet people everywhere.
Social skills.
And also, this was before the social media era, so you could date a girl in Ortonville and a girl in Wixom, and they wouldn't
And it
even
was
know about
fine.
each other till
I love
ever. But I loved my high school reunions. Like I said, I went to my
crazy to
I went to
hear
my
that.
10-year, had an awesome time. Like after
Dudes being dudes.
yeah, and afterwards, like we were all drunk and we tried to sneak on the football field and like the old
Let's do what we used to do when we were 15.
yeah, and the
like-
old Dean of Discipline like rides out there like, you guys gotta go, and we're like
Yeah.
all drunk men, like you can't tell us to do shit.
See, at my high school, it would have been who has the bigger dick challenge. That would be
Oh.
what it is. And I just, to me, that's not a fun night.
Yeah, that's never a fun night.
Oh, I make more money than you.
I've never had a
I
good
make
night.
more money than you. Like,
Yeah, see, it wasn't like that too. It wasn't a lot of pretentious like, oh, I do this. It was just like, hey, man, remember junior
see, that's
year.
fun. That's
Right.
fun. But
See,
I
like,
feel
for
like
me, I
every
like
high
the-
school's different.
For me, I liked it because when I was in high school, I was not the cool kid. For me, I was always, oh,
Right.
you're Peter's brother because my brother was the
Because
popular
yeah,
one.
you said that.
So then I had my brother Peter, my brother JP. So it's like I had it easy. But it was never me that was the cool one. And then people think I'm cool after all my career. So then I
Yeah.
get to go back. And
That's
then everyone's
another
talking
thing.
like, yo, so what's been up with life? I see you doing this and this and this. And
Right.
deep down, it's like I never liked to
Joey's
brag
sitting
or
at the high
anything.
school
But,
reunion like, yeah.
right, but deep down, I'm like, you know.
Heck yeah, Brother Rice loves Joey.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
they don't love him enough to give us field passes to the game.
Yeah, I get no respect with my old high school.
What?
No respect.
No.
But OU, I went to OU.
Yeah.
Way bigger school, probably quadruple the amount of students than Rice.
Same amount of money to go
20.
to both.
Right.
And they still can't hook
they
you
show
up?
me
What the
so
hell?
much love at OU.
Yeah.
I don't get it, but
We'll put Brother Rice on the map.
yeah,
Man. We'll put him on the
We'll
map.
put him on the map. Sooner than later, Brother Rice will respect me for being a proud graduate.
So yeah, I'm sad that high school reunions are ending. Like I think that's such a cool part of
Jeez,
culture.
I think
And
it's a perfect excuse.
I
not to go.
guarantee you, though, like comment right now on what you think, but I guarantee you a
Yeah,
majority
would you
of
guys
people.
go to your high school reunion
A
right now?
majority of people would be happy if there was never a high school reunion again.
I
Really?
agree.
I guarantee it.
100%.
that's sad.
It
That's
is.
sad.
It's so sad because to me
Well,
it's
look
like
at the difference between us three. Like, I had
Aw.
like a crazy experience. You guys had like a bros being dudes. Like, I'm gonna go check out girls and everything else.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. it was-
Especially now. Think about nowadays. Dude, social media, these kids are
No.
probably such bullies.
Oh, that's the thing. Is like in high school, that is the biggest bully era ever. And if you talk to any parent, they will say that they feel bad for their kids. Like I have a cousin who's in high school right now, and my aunt used to come to me because she has the red hair too, actually, and she's like, she's just getting bullied and bullied. What do I say to her?
Yeah.
So, man, right now it's tough.
Yeah. I don't know, Joey. You haven't had your tenure yet?
No, 10 years coming up next year.
Okay. Is Brother Rice planning one?
I don't know, actually.
That's
I want
another.
my middle school. I want a middle school reunion.
Dude, that would be best.
That'd be so
You know
awesome.
what- you
no
know, be
way!
even-
Middle school was even crazy. Did you guys have girls in middle school?
Yeah,
I did, yeah.
I did too. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So okay.
There's no all-boy middle schools.
You know what I would love? Like Little League team reunions. Like
That would be cool.
Like we won the championship when I was 12. To get that team back together and like obviously.
Just be grown ass men. Like,
Yeah,
remember what we did when we were
100%, like
7?
70% of the team's fat now.
Right.
100%.
Yeah.
But just remember when Josh Moldenauer hit that home run and
Yeah.
like you're just that would be
Remember
so
when
fun.
our parents got in a fight on the sidelines? Like,
Yeah,
that would be
yeah.
dope.
That'd
Brandon
be
said
awesome.
you would never catch me at my high school reunion. Hated 95% of the people at my school.
Middle school reunion.
What
What up?
up?
What up, Broder? How you doing? I had a Zoom meeting for our 20-year reunion. Ugh, that
Yikes.
would not be fun.
I would never, ever go out of my way to do that.
No, that is so weird. That's why no kid under 18 should be on social media. Yeah, I agree.
I do too.
I feel so blessed that my dumb ass was not on
Oh,
social media
yeah.
at that age. Like, I know there's pictures roaming around from when I was at University of Detroit of, I dressed up as Peter Pan for Halloween. And like I wasn't.
I need to see that.
Yeah, I don't know where it is. I know that
We
I
need to
saw
find
it.
that.
No, please no.
No. I will go out of my way to find that. And now I know your
Please-
family.
please
so.
don't.
My family doesn't have that picture. It was some random chick at UAD. I don't even know who took the picture, but she developed it and like was showing me. I was like, oh God, here
That's
we
how
go.
you know it's like back in the day.
But
She
that would-
developed it.
Right, but that would be living on social
Polaroid,
media
yeah.
today. Yeah, so
I wasn't allowed MySpace, so MySpace had just started. Probably same with you because we're the same age. MySpace was like this big social media thing. You got to like message people and whatever, and my parents wouldn't let me on it because they thought it was gonna like screw up my social skills. Isn't that weird?
And thankfully your parents didn't.
It did
But
work.
back then was way different. Like back then it really was just for communication.
Yeah, like
But
you
now
would
it's like
just
you're
talk.
addicted.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Life is social media.
It's like you have to check your notifications.
Unlimited
and
data.
stuff.
Back then we had Wi-Fi only.
right.
You used AIM, right? You guys used.
Oh yeah.
Or did you call it
AS?
JJ Hotshot 23. That was my username.
I was like Nike Man
Axel Redhead,
2396.
Sponsor
83,
me.
baby.
Sponsor.
Now look, years later, he's rocking Under Armour.
That's right. Sorry, Nike,
Amazing.
you had your chance when I was on AIM. Yeah, no.
Those were good times. You put your weight message up like anyone actually gave a real shit.
Yeah.
And you're like, going to eat, BRB, hit the celly.
The age, sex, location check for
ASL,
everyone.
yeah.
Let's see.
Amazing.
My high school reunion Zoom meeting, plus or minus 50%, no pants. I would say everybody, I would go pantsless to that. That'd be so weird to have a Zoom meeting for, like, I don't know, man. I feel bad for anybody who wanted to go to the reunion and got reduced to a
Zoom meeting? I would rather not.
Yeah, we only had like 30% of our graduating class show up to our reunion, though.
Yeah,
Wow.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes
Yeah.
sense. Some
Yeah.
people don't live in the area.
Right, it's hard to get
That
to.
is true.
But I only graduated with like 100 kids, so only like
Oh.
only 30 people were there. So it was fun. It was
Yeah,
like
that is fun.
And we were all boys. Like, there was no
Yeah.
hierarchy at that type of
It's
school
totally
with 100
different,
kids.
yeah.
You
Right.
know everybody. There's no
And
popular.
then you know the family generations and all that. So
Right.
it's like, I love it.
Yeah.
So what, did you have proms? Is that a weird question?
Yeah.
You would take girls
You just
from out
brought
of town?
girls. Yeah, and like the prom queen would be whoever the like class president, whoever he brought would be the prom queen.
Did you go to dances?
I went to every single dance with the seniors, the juniors, the freshmen. My mom was so mad. I was a freshman going with seniors. I was going to the Jersey Shore, sneaking out.
Oh, let's
I
do it.
never went.
Really?
Aaron's doing an ASL check in our chat right
Joey,
now on
wait,
Facebook.
hold on. Joey
You
never
never
went to
a
prom?
dance?
No, you know that,
do
Stick.
not strike
I
me as
never
that
went,
kind
so
of
when I was
person.
on Stick's night show,
I sent him to his
he
first
sent me
prom.
to my first dance.
Guys, cute. Wait,
Yeah.
Joey, why not? You just didn't like it?
He was friend zone Joey.
Yeah, I was afraid. There was a whole
so
bunch
it's
of
'cause
things.
you couldn't get a girl?
No,
to go with
I
you?
never talked to girls.
Or just because
growing
you
up.
didn't have like a girlfriend to go with?
No, I never had a girlfriend. I had my fiance is my first girlfriend. So it's like I never talked to girls probably until college. I would say honestly.
Different Joey. Different Joey.
I was super shy. I
How
didn't
was
want
your
to talk.
first prom?
It was actually really fun.
It was good.
It was
Wait,
awesome.
where'd you go? Did you actually go to high school?
Yeah, it was Warren.
No, wasn't it?
What was the first one?
It was Canton, wasn't it Canton?
Oh yeah, the Plymouth Canton
yeah.
Salem one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With Helen.
Yeah,
what's her
Helen.
name?
Look at you.
Yeah, Helen Nagu or
Nagu,
something. Yeah,
Nagu.
Nagu. And
Yep.
dude, one of my favorite pictures of all time is Joey. They're lined up in front of the limo, and it's like Joey, high school kid, high school kid, high school kid, and then there's this one little high school kid, probably maybe like
Yeah.
5 foot tall, completely swagged out
Yup.
with all these chicks. He looked so cool.
You know what I just remembered? It was John Glenn High School.
Was it John
John
Glenn?
Yeah, John
I knew it was
Glenn
like
High School.
Westland area, right?
Yup.
That's so fun.
Yo, the cutest little kid ever. He's probably like 25 right now, but he was the cutest little kid ever.
Aww.
Yeah, so that was Joey's first high school dance, and we got to send it to him on the old night show.
They had the hottest principal there too. Her name was Kim. Shout out to Principal
Remember
Kim.
when we went to meet her?
Oh yeah.
You went to meet
Principal
her.
Kim.
Yeah, well, you know, we got to talk to the schools before we send
Oh,
a
I thought you were
grown-ass-
saying she was hot, so we went to go meet her. I'm like,
no,
you guys.
No, we went to, like, we talked to the schools. Like, before we send a grown-ass man with a high
Yeah,
school.
you have. Yeah, he looks like a pedophile.
The whole reason we did it, we had people write in on why they couldn't find a date, and you know, like kind of like how Joey couldn't go on a date, and then we picked one person, and
Cute.
she wrote such a nice letter.
Such a nice letter.
And so Joey took her on a date.
Aw,
And we got her the
Joey.
corsage, we got the limo.
Oh, I didn't know anything about that. Stick was like, yeah, you gotta
Well,
get
that
the,
involves
you know, the
flowers.
corsage. I was like, the croissant?
The
croissant? What?
You're like, I like pastries.
Yeah, so he had to end up placing that order for me. So thank
Yeah,
you, Stick.
but we hooked it up. Joey got to go to his first high school dance.
That's
It was
cute.
awesome. I went to like a million high school dances.
Right.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, I loved high school dances.
I did too.
They
I
were
went to
fun.
homecoming.
But you being like the Little League and all the extracurricular activities that you did with your city,
Right.
and going to a high school on the other side of it, like your network was so much bigger.
Huge,
Yeah.
huge, huge. And I went to 5 different grade schools, all in the same school
Oh.
district. So by the time I got to junior high, all those schools went to the same junior high. Like I knew everybody. In
How did you
junior
stay
high.
connected? Because obviously cell phones weren't out there like that.
Yeah, well, like it started in 4th grade. I went to Maple Elementary all the way through 4th grade, and then I went to Hickory Woods
Why'd
because
you get kicked out?
they redistricted.
Oh, okay.
So I went to Hickory Woods. They built a new school. Then I went to Pleasant Lake because we moved. Then I went back to Hickory Woods because we moved. And then I went to Walled Lake Elementary because
God,
we
could
moved.
you imagine your crush getting redistricted?
Yeah.
Redistricted, is that a word?
But-
and then you don't have their cell phone number or anything? They're just gone forever?
You had house numbers. Remember they used to put out
But what if
school
you never got the
directories?
house
Yep.
number?
Yeah.
Oh, remember the lockers? You'd put your number in the locker.
Yeah.
Will you go out with me?
We definitely didn't do that. We were in high school with all dudes. I hope we didn't
Well,
do
middle
that.
school you did it, right?
Not me.
So like some people move around like across the country, but I at least got to keep all my friends, you know, because I was
Good,
always
yeah.
in the same area.
Oh.
And even though I was at different schools, I was on the same teams.
Yeah.
Like we may move in the middle of baseball season.
Yeah, but you still got to see your homeboys.
Still was districted with those teams. So that's kind of how I got to be knowing people and talking to a ton of people. And I
Yeah.
switched schools so much, I had to meet
It's
people.
like, yeah, it's cool.
Yeah,
I would like to switch schools like that.
Yeah, it was a fun experience. Another fun experience is giving away $100. You like
Who
that
doesn't
term?
like to get $100?
I don't know, and especially when it's cash, and especially when it's around the
Cash money,
holidays.
baby.
So make sure if you're watching this right now, you share it and tag a friend on Facebook, or you just share our YouTube post because we're trying to get our YouTube followers way up, way up. We got like 5,000 people on Facebook already. We want to get about 5,000 on YouTube.
Heck yeah.
Let's go for it.
We doing that. And you know, another fun moment is when we get to watch the Lions on Sunday.
Yes.
And we're all going to be together. And I get to bring the food this week.
Yeah.
You know what I'm treating us to?
What are you treating us to?
Detroit Wing Company.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I first heard of them because they got a location out in Troy. And anytime I go to Pete's house, I always
I've
got to
seen it.
stop by. It's on Maple and Coolidge. And they got locations all over. I'm talking Chesterfield on Gratiot, Detroit inside of MGM Casino. Obviously, they're closed right now, but once they open back up, Corey knows.
game on,
Go
yeah.
get them wings. They got East
Habanero
Point
Ranch.
on the west side of the state in Grand Rapids, Southfield, Taylor. More coming soon.
Great.
But
Now I want wings.
I know.
I know.
But,
now
but,
I'm
but they got the
craving.
boneless wings, and I'm going to bring these too. It's the butter cheese fries.
Sounds
Just
like a heart
think
attack.
about that.
Corey, you been to this place?
All I'm gonna say is habanero ranch.
Habanero Ranch.
Yes.
Oh, I've
That's
never
all
had
I'm gonna
that.
say. I'm not a ranch person, but the habanero ranch is a problem. It's
a problem.
Addictive.
Problem,
It's
yeah.
illegally
I will-
addictive.
You will put habanero ranch wings in front of me. They will be gone within really. I'll just say quickly.
Okay.
I ain't gonna say how fast it'll be.
Corey
gone.
wasn't coming on Sunday, but now he's like, all right, I'll be
I'll be
here.
here.
I'll be here.
Wait, the wings? All right, I'll be there.
So yeah, once again, Detroit Wing Company. You can check them out on Instagram at DetroitWingCo.com. I'm warning you though, their Instagram account is dangerous. Just
Why?
What does that
Look,
mean?
look at all this. Look at all this yummy food.
Oh,
Oh,
jeez.
I can't see
Dangerous.
that right
Especially
now. I'm
right now.
starving.
Guess what we're having for lunch today?
What?
Wings.
Detroit Wing Company.
Oh, that looks so good.
It does. I can't stop thinking about it now.
Okay, cool. Well, let's stop thinking about food because I didn't eat my muffin this morning.
Why didn't you eat your muffin this morning,
Yeah,
Stick?
beautiful muffin.
Because usually that's gone by now. You love your muffin.
So some very nice lady dropped off some muffins here at Lady Jane's, and they've just been left out. And it was, they said, hey, these are muffins for the whole house. Anybody wants them? Joey and I have been kind of snacking on them all
When
week.
did they drop them off, though, Stick?
Monday.
Monday, which means it could have been anywhere from this weekend too.
Right.
Yeah. So we've been eating delicious muffins that this lady dropped off.
Pass the plate over. I actually want some.
Yeah, you can't have some because they've been out there sitting on the counter so long, and we've been eating them all week. And I took a bite, and then I saw like a little green spot on it.
And Stick goes, Joey,
Let me
can you
see,
look at
though.
this?
Is it bad?
Can you look at this, Joey?
Yeah. There you go, Joey. Look at it.
Where?
See the little green spot on that one piece?
Come on.
I know it's a good.
It's moldy. Well, you guys, you've been opening that thing.
Yeah, but
every
a
single
little
day,
baby
popping
mold
them in
ain't
the
bad.
Microwave.
Oh, but when they were so fresh, they were so good.
But dude, you're like the biggest muffin connoisseur, so it's so weird to see you look at a little piece of mold.
Joey just ate it. Joey just ate it. Not
just
wasting
ate
a
the
whole
mold.
muffin.
No,
You're
they're
gonna
Nice
shit your
lady made
pants.
these.
Yeah,
No,
the lady
mold
that
ain't gonna mess
the
me
lady
up.
that dropped them off here. Thank you so much for them. They were delicious. It's just she dropped off so many. It took us days to eat them, and now
I wasn't gonna touch them. I'm trying to stay away from them.
I was so excited. I went in. I got my coffee from Birmingham Roast
Nothing
this
like a
morning.
coffee and a
I was gonna
muffin.
have my free muffin that's been left here, and did not work.
So you want to waste
At least I got
all
the good
these
coffee
muffins.
though.
Dude, you don't strike me as the kind of person though that sees a little bit of mold and doesn't fuck with it no
All
more.
right, you drop something on the floor. What are you doing?
I'm very picky about my food.
So you won't eat it? Like there's no 5-second rule with you?
No, I mean,
God, I'll do a 10-second rule if it's clean.
depends
enough.
on how
I'll do a
hungry I
minute
am.
rule. I don't care.
Yeah, no.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm very surprised by that, dude. Like, I didn't think
you
a
know
little
I
bit of
don't-
mold would have gotten in the way of you eating
If
something.
I don't like my food to touch, why would I want mold touching
I
my
guess
food?
you're right. I didn't think about that, so that's
Are
on
you like a
me.
germaphobe or?
No.
or-
He is not a germaphobe.
No.
I mean,
I licked Krissy's hand the other day.
Literally, like, yeah.
that makes.
He,
So
like,
you'd
ate my
rather lick her
out.
hand than eat a muffin with mold on it?
Yeah.
And
Sorry,
he had
no
no
offense,
idea
Krissy,
where.
but-
No, I get it. He had no idea where my hand has been all day, and I put my hand over his mouth for our video, and I feel as he's literally not just a quick lick. He literally was licking my entire
Your other hand was over my mouth, and I went like.
Yeah, you're like, gross, dude. Get the fuck off me.
And what was your comment, Krissy? There's two types of guys.
Two types of guys every time. And
Guys
it's
that
always
eat
Joey
molded
and Stick.
muffins, guys that don't.
Yep.
Yeah, guys that eat ass and guys that don't. Or
Whoa.
guys that
Yeah,
eat
there's
ass
that
and guys that
too.
don't talk about
There's
it.
that
I
too.
know when a guy eats ass.
Yep.
Stick eats ass.
Yep. Yep.
Corey, what do you do?
I don't mess with that region at all. I'm good.
Hi, Mom.
I'm sorry that it got there, but it did.
Yeah, once again, shout out to the Detroit Wing Company.
Better than eating ass. Maybe.
Or during while eating ass.
I hope they're not watching right now.
I hope they are.
Why?
They're probably like, yeah, we eat ass too.
All right. Well, Krissy, apparently that gets Krissy excited, that topic. So,
I just think it's cool when guys like don't give a shit about germs. They just go in.
yeah, germs and diseases and all types of stuff. So let's get into Sticks picks for
I
the
don't want
week.
this muffin anymore.
Yeah, no.
Why not?
Because you guys are
But to the lady who dropped off the muffins earlier this week, thank you so
Yes.
much. We
Yeah, we love
appreciate
you.
the love. We appreciate all that. It's just Joey and I did not eat them fast enough.
Yeah.
They were so delicious, though, that like every morning we were coming in looking forward to your muffin. And
You guys were like the muffin boys. It's actually really cute.
we'd split them every morning.
Yeah.
That was our problem. We were
Joey
splitting the
cuts
muffin.
it down
Yep.
to half and then Stick picks which side he wants.
Listen, you feel way less guilty when you eat about 3 muffins a day, but it's only half a muffin.
Right.
But yeah, but you put all the
Wait.
halves together and you're still eating a whole muffin.
That's
So-
my and Joey's new strategy. Like, he was like, oh, man, I want something sweet. I was like, you want to go buy a brownie from Birmingham Roast and we can split it? And he's like, yes. so
Sure do.
we split things now, and
Right.
that makes us
So if
better.
it says
I've been
800
noticing
calories, you
that.
split it, it's only 50 calories, right?
Let's get into Sticks picks for the week. This is for fantasy football owners. Pretty much in our Woodward Sports Fantasy League, the playoffs start this week. Like,
Yeah.
I started the playoffs.
Wait,
a
wait,
week.
what?
Yeah, I started them a week early this year because I just wanted to, like, I wasn't sure about how the season was going to play out. I wasn't sure
Smart
if they
of
were
you.
going to even play all those games. And so I want to get into Sticks picks for the week.
Let's do it.
I'm 8-4 in the our Woodward Sports League. I'm 9-3 in our Dynasty League. Wow. I got 2 bye weeks coming up, so I don't really have to worry about the playoffs. I'm locked into both. I'm doing well. But if you're like on the cusp, if you're a 7-5 team, like a 6-6 team, and you need those guys to kind of push you over the top. These are kind of like the mid-range guys that I think are going to have big weeks.
Who we got?
Who we got at quarterback? Adam's going to love this because I picked the Colts to win against the Texans.
I hope he comes in
Phillip
here.
Rivers. I think Phillip Rivers is going to have a good game at quarterback. We shouldn't really disagree on this because Phillip Rivers can have a good game and the Texans could still win. That's the beauty
so
of
you guys should be all right.
yeah, that's the beauty of fantasy football. But Rivers has attempted 36 passes in each of the past 3 games. That is a lot of volume. He's up around 288 yards over the past 3 games. And if he gets a couple scores against a weak Houston defense, I think Phillip Rivers is a good start. So if you're going back and forth, like say you got a Stafford and a Rivers and you don't know who to start, I'm picking Rivers in that situation. At running back, David Montgomery. He's the running back for the Chicago Bears. Obviously, you know, they're playing the Lions this week. How are the Lions at stopping the run? Not so good.
Not the best.
Yeah, not so good. Not so good. And we got rid of our defensive genius, so I'm not sure how this is going to work out. That's a joke.
Our defensive genius.
You're like, guys,
I'm
guys
still
laugh.
thinking,
The
who?
the self-proclaimed defensive genius, Matt Patricia, is gone. But David Montgomery, he's a solid running back. He's pretty much the only running back in Chicago right now. You know, Tyreek Cohen got hurt earlier in the season. Mitch Trubisky is their starting quarterback for the 2nd week in a row. I envision them running the ball a lot, not trying to put too much on Mitch, but if we do stack the box and stop the run, Mitch Trubisky is undefeated against us, so it's kind of pick your poison this week with the Chicago Bears. But I think Montgomery will have a big, big, big game. Expect maybe around 100 yards and a score from him. And then wide receiver position, this guy has been like this all season long, like either 0 points or 30 points. Yeah, I think this is a week where he puts up 30 points. His name is DJ Chark. He plays for Jacksonville. Anson's over there laughing because he knows he's on my team. I'm not starting him, Anson.
He's showing that favoritism 100%.
No, DJ Chark. Mike Glennon is starting at quarterback, and usually when you get a new starting quarterback, they just rely on what the offense is built around. They rely on that number 1 wide receiver, and he is clearly their number 1 wide receiver. I mean, Keelan Cole does get a lot of looks, but I expect Glennon just to try to play it safe. They know basics about the offense, so they're going to build it around DJ Chark. I expect him to have like 7 catches, 100 and something yards, potentially a score, because he is their deep ball threat too. So I like that. And at tight end, Evan Ingram. Earlier in the season, you thought he was going to be an elite tight end. Like you thought this guy was going to be a top 5 tight end. Turns out he's not. But he had a great game last week with over 100 yards, and the New York Giants do not have anything on offense. They're going up against the Seattle defense this week. That is not a very strong defense. Seattle's ranked at the bottom of the league. So I would expect Evan Ingram to have a big game at tight end. He's not on my squad.
Okay.
Only one of these guys is on my squad. And, you know,
Greg Chen agrees.
And honestly, we have, you know, in our dynasty league, we're allowed 35 players on the team. So eventually, you're going to come across somebody that's on your team.
Wow.
Yeah, we hold 35
crazy.
roster spots in our dynasty league. So of course, whenever I talk about somebody, they're most likely going to be on the team. Anson, come over here real quick. Bring Clyde with you.
I
Clyde's
never got
here.
to meet this dog. Can I hold him?
Yeah.
Give me, baby.
Support his butt.
Oh, wait, I'm
Anson's
sorry.
like, of course you can hold my
Support his
dog.
butt. All right, come
microphone.
here real quick, Anson.
Of course you got Chark on
You
your
gotta-
list, man.
This is the mic right here.
Of course you got Chark on your list, but you're not starting him.
I would start him if I didn't have better options. Like if I was going between him and like a Keelan Cole or him and like maybe Marvin Jones, I'm starting Chark.
Okay.
But if you know, I have Allen Robinson, I have Amari Cooper. Like,
You got a squad.
yeah, they're better than and I have you know McLaurin. So I'm not starting Chark.
And he gets to take the next 2 weeks off.
Yeah, talking to the mic.
Next 2 weeks off he gets to take
This
from
is fun.
setting that
This
roster.
is fun.
Right.
How much are you loving that?
I am loving it. It takes a lot of the pressure off, and it kind of sucks because it
He
kind of
loves Uncle Joey, man.
Yeah.
He absolutely loves Uncle Joe.
It kind of sucks because, you know, I like fantasy football. It adds intrigue to my Sunday, so to not play this week. But in the Woodward Sports League,
Hot competition.
playoffs, baby. Me
Absolutely.
and Canna Dave from the Michigan CannaCast, we're playing each other this week.
Oh.
So it's gonna be fun. It's going down, and I got Antonio Gibson in that league too.
Yeah, I've got some serious wins I need to come through with this week, so it's I do not get the week off.
Yeah, Anson, you're excited though. Like,
I'm super stoked. I'm stoked for the Sunday morning pregame show that
Yep.
we're going to go through some of our picks. Excited to talk about what the Lions are going to look like
So
come
weird.
Sunday. it's awesome, man. I'm pretty excited.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you're here this morning, man.
Yeah.
Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for
come
bringing
and
Clyde.
see the studio before it changes. Man.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
excited.
Walk us through the fashion on you today.
Oh, yeah. Can we do an
love
Anson
it.
fashion
I
show?
love it.
Well,
You're not afraid to mix patterns,
sure
are you?
that we got to go.
Uh-oh.
Oh, we love to see it.
I do
We
love
love
it.
to
just
see
love
it.
to see it. And
We
you
give
match
you
your
a
underwear,
T-shirt and you
too.
cover it up entirely. We love it.
So, Anson, where did you get this lovely, what is this, a pashmina? Or
Which
what?
grandma gave that to you?
Given to me by the lovely Peyton, who is no longer in my life. Shout out to Peyton.
All right.
Oh, like this is your ex.
Yeah.
Shout out
sure.
to you, Peyton.
One of the exes, I suppose.
Okay.
Okay.
But it's large and in charge and very warm and beautiful and pashmina beauty. You know,
Yeah.
I love it.
You look very like Southern California with this shit going on and like this shit going on. Like
However you can bring the
You're
word
giving me
to
a
the
lot
D.
of
However you bring the word.
anxiety.
you look very East Side.
Whoa, sorry, that probably sucked.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Something that like Future would wear.
You
I
have a
feel
lot
like.
of patterns going on. I'm not a big pattern person, number one.
Listen.
But
Anson,
it works for you. I
Yeah.
will say that. It works for you.
Thank you. I appreciate
Yeah,
it.
you're welcome.
I'm all about colors and bright patterns and inspiring light and interest. In
Oh,
connection
that's
with people.
awesome.
Yeah,
I love that.
sure.
Yeah, you rock it like you rock
Well, you
it.
talking to Krissy's boobs? It's probably more comfortable than talking.
I'm talking to my
Yeah,
boobs.
talking to Krissy's boobs.
That's our new
not
thing.
a terrible
No,
start
go
to a Friday,
Yeah, go
right?
ahead.
No, but, like,
I smell
for real,
good,
though.
too.
For real,
You're
though.
on it.
We can't hear you.
I was just trying to say that I try and
You got to get closer, Anson.
I try-
You got to get closer, Anson.
Down, down.
I try
What's
and
that?
inspire,
I can't hear you yet, Anson.
I just try and inspire connection and interest and light in people with bright lights and bright colors and patterns and
cute.
so I think I got her interest here. So
Yeah,
You
yeah.
did. You got me. Well, look at my hair.
What we call
Right.
this,
You know?
Krissy, in the wild, we call it peacocking.
Oh, you're right. It's like mating.
Yeah, he's
You attract a male, or I mean,
a
mate.
female. Yeah,
A female.
You attract a female by peacocking. And look, peacock.
Wait, do males do it too, though?
Oh
Don't-
yeah.
Or females?
I mean, that's why we put these whole like this is
Like
was
in
built.
Peacock World.
Yeah, yeah.
Or do just the chicks do
It's
it?
just to get their attention. Yeah. So
Well,
Anson, it worked on Krissy for sure.
I have been wanting to come into the show for a while. You guys have an amazing energy going between the three of you.
Oh, you're sweet.
And,
Here, talking to my boobs.
Thanks for having me in. I can't wait to be back on Sunday for the morning Sunday pregame show for NFL.
Yeah, no, it's going to be a lot of fun, man. I can't wait for it either. And more fun, too, we're giving away $100 right now, Anson. If somebody shares this on Facebook, tags a friend, or shares our YouTube page.
Hey, your dog like muffins by any chance?
Oh, yeah.
He
No,
likes
don't give Clyde
everything
those
that
muffins.
you can eat in the world.
Aw,
Yeah,
I love your dog.
Clyde's a good puppy. We love
What
Clyde.
love
kind of dog is
Clyde.
it?
He is a schnoodle,
A schnoodle.
Wow.
half schnauzer, half poodle.
Oh, I have a golden doodle that looks like a bigger version of him.
I have seen a lot of your
Hi,
social media on your golden doodle.
sweet
We'll have to get these guys
boy.
together one of these days.
Oh my God, I love him.
All right, Krissy, we got a show to do.
That's fair.
All right. See you
Thank
guys.
you, Ants.
You can bring a dog in here and you just lose Krissy.
Oh,
Like-
It's bad. It's really
When
bad.
DDR was here earlier in the week, like, it was just
bad.
crazy.
It's really bad.
So, Krissy, you had a crazy day yesterday. Why don't you tell us about your little Thursday excursion?
It's funny because I literally, you guys know I had to go get my windshield repaired at 2 o'clock. And ever since 2 o'clock,
There you go.
right here? Okay.
Yeah.
It's funny because I didn't even get home until like 10 o'clock that night. I ended
10
up,
o'clock?
dude,
That's a long
10
ass
o'clock
windshield
last
repair. I
night.
thought you said it took 30 minutes.
Well, my favorite thing about me is I never know where the hell I'm going to end up or what the hell I'm going to do. Every time I get in my car, I just end up somewhere. So from that place, it turns out that the guy, Ronnie, that owns Auto One windshield repair in Wixom, knows Jeff Schneider, which is where I bought my car
Hey, and
Yeah.
who gave us?
from. And he gave us our Woodward Sports
M59.
Jeep. Yes. So it was funny because I'm having a problem. I can't restart my car because it's too cold or something's going on with that. So I wanted to go bring it over there. So I end up going over to Zot. So I get there and he's like, hey, I'm gonna put you in this huge promo truck. And I'm like, what you mean? He's like, you're gonna like so hot in this thing. And we go outside and it's like 20 times bigger than me. It's a huge Jeep Wrangler. It says Zot all over it. And you know what he said? He's like, oh, I can't wait to mess with the guys. You gotta go bring this and pull it up in front of the window. So that car's for you.
Yeah, he sent us a pic of you on top of the Jeep. Like,
Yeah, what do
did
you
they,
think my first reaction was? I got right on top of the Jeep.
Did they make you get on the Jeep, or you're
No,
just like,
no,
I'm
no.
climbing this bitch?
Well, when I see a Jeep, I get excited. I get like a hard
That's a
on.
badass Jeep, too.
Oh, dude, it's so badass. It's an AEV Jeep. So this thing, it's got like the bar on the front where you can like flip a switch and you see there's like a ton of lights. You can go off-roading in this bad boy.
Oh,
like,
wow.
I just straight up jumped on
Too
top of
manly
it.
for me.
We need to take it up to the sand dunes.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Yeah, so I have it all weekend, and I told him I'm not giving it back to him. So he has my Jeep, but I'm trying to get it switched out. But it was funny. I'm just like, how the hell? Like Detroit, we always talk about this. Detroit is such a small, big city,
Right?
And everybody knows everybody. And it was like, I went to Wixom to get my windshield fixed. All of a sudden, I'm coming into work with this brand new big ass Jeep. Like
That's one dude for real. Like, you call me the mayor. Dude, Jeff knows everybody.
He
Yeah.
does.
Like, you can always connect a piece to Jeff.
He showed me a video that he gave his wife, a happy birthday video, and he asked a bunch of people to do shout outs for her. I think, were you in it?
Yep.
You were in it. And it's funny because it's just like, it's Red Wings players, and it's Lions players, and it's Joey, and then it's just like all these crazy people. So yeah, we ended up just like hanging out all night, having a big Jeep party.
Nice. Well, I love the Jeep. I can't wait to see it after this and go ride in it. We're
Yes.
gonna rip up and down Woodward.
Oh,
see if
Guys, we
100%.
have to. We
It's
should
gonna-
just throw stickers out at people.
throw stickers at it.
Yeah, so thanks for trusting me with a $90,000 Jeep. Not the best move, but thank you.
Damn.
Dude, he straight up said it was a $90,000 Jeep.
$90,000.
It's a brand new, that's a brand new AEV Jeep. It's
You
lifted.
gotta put the steel balls on the back.
I was scared to let Krissy drive our Jeep.
Right.
I can't believe they let you drive a $90,000 Jeep.
Man.
Well, I'm used to driving Jeeps, so you gotta at least give me that.
Okay.
And I haven't crashed that Jeep, knock on wood. I haven't crashed any of them, so.
Have you ever been to the sand dunes?
No, Silver Lake.
Sand Dunes?
I
Yeah.
was trying to this summer, but it just never really worked out.
Oh, it's one of the best places on earth. Like, it
a lot
doesn't
of my
even.
friends go.
Yeah, it doesn't even feel like you're in Michigan. Like, that's one
Dude,
thing.
you camp out, right?
No, I have a cottage like an hour from there.
Oh, that's
so
right,
we
yeah.
stay at the cottage, drive there, do the
Dope.
day thing, and head back at night. But to me, that's one of the craziest places. That's one thing I love about Michigan. Like, once you get up into the UP and you see pictured rocks and like the itchy capichi, whatever the hell that deep hole is. Like,
That's
awesome.
I wanted to see that this summer, and I didn't get around to it.
Yeah, that's awesome. And then you go to the sand dunes, and like Torch Lake, that looks like the Caribbean. Like,
Yeah.
Michigan's so
Pictured
slept
Rocks
on.
is where I've been wanting to go. Have you guys ever been there?
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is it super dope?
It is
Does
super
it look
dope.
like the pictures, honestly?
Oh yeah, it looks
It
better
does?
than the pictures.
Oh,
I
hell yeah.
got a funny story about Pictured Rocks. So we had this little like jet boat that we used to tow around. It was a 5-seater and just had nothing but problems with this stupid little boat.
Aw,
Like, it was just
little dinghy.
I think it was called a Sea-Doo Raider or something. Nothing but problems with this boat. But we ended up taking it up to the Pictured Rocks, and we're like, oh, we could just hug the coast and go see it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the lake up there, Lake Superior, is massive. I
Yeah,
mean,
it's
it's
huge.
deep. The waves are huge, and we're in this little dingy boat. And at first, it's
I can
fine.
only imagine that.
At first, it's fine. Beautiful day, sunshine,
At
everything.
first, everything's all right.
Everything looks good. Water's calm, so we're making our way. Then on the way back, because
Oh,
we spent all day on the water, wind's picking up, choppy waves are like coming onto the boat.
I bet.
And we're trying to go as fast as we can. I'm laying in the front so we could.
So you have weight in the
So we
front
have
to get
weight
through
in
the
the
waves.
front. My buddy's driving. My buddy Tim is driving on the way back. We're like slamming into waves. We make it into the cove. I thought the whole boat was gonna flip over. So
my
needless
God.
to say, don't go on Lake St. Clair in a jet boat.
Well,
or not Lake
duh.
St. Clair. Don't go on Lake Superior.
Superior, even bigger than Lake St. Clair.
Oh my God, yeah. Like
The
Oh.
lakes up here are like oceans.
that was almost a life and death decision.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I've had a similar situation on Lake St. Clair.
Okay.
So it's
Really?
like I could only imagine being there.
Yeah, but the cool thing it did allow us to do, since we have such a little boat, like we could turn off the engine and like paddle in to like go into the
You
little
made memories.
coves.
You made
Oh
memories.
yeah, no, we got a very close-up view of the Pictured Rocks, but definitely not worth the risk.
That
No.
was not the memories I want to make.
Yeah.
No, they have tours though, like the people on the big boats heading by and all that stuff. In all my 35 years, I've never been to the UP.
Wow.
You gotta go. You just
Yeah,
gotta go.
that's one thing you got to experience.
The UP's so beautiful. Like the fact that we
Yes.
won that from Toledo in a war, like that just shows how stupid Ohio is. That's how we got the UP.
Wait,
So
what?
back in the day, there was a war over the Toledo Strip. It's kind of like I don't know. I'm not sure exactly how far south it went
Okay.
from the border of where Michigan is now, all the way into Ohio. That was called the Toledo Strip, essentially. And there was a war between Michigan and Ohio for it. They got the Strip, and we got the UP.
Oh.
Yeah, so I have
okay,
a-
so it's history behind
Yeah,
that shit.
I have a shirt that says Toledo War Champs with a picture of the UP on
Yes!
it. So,
That's
I
awesome.
love that.
yeah, I love the UP. So and just northern Michigan in general.
yeah, it's beautiful. Big nature person. I can't wait for this summer.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this summer, and I'm also looking forward to next Monday.
Tell us why.
Big
know why.
deal.
Tell us why.
Yesterday was fun.
Dude, like yesterday
Was such a fun day, and
was.
especially for my boy Corey.
Yeah.
Seeing him with this whole team.
with the new crew.
The squad.
You want to introduce your new show to us,
yeah,
Corey?
Why don't we let Corey? Corey, what are we excited about for Monday?
Monday is the debut of Legion and Bell on Woodward Sports, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m.
Yeah.
Damn right, baby.
And
Let's go.
And who's the producer of that show?
That would be I.
Yeah. So that's
Kay
why.
Woods.
So that's why Corey's been doing producer cam for about a week and a half now, right? Essentially.
Yeah, over here just trying to figure everything out, and it's been a pretty smooth sailing ride. I'm pretty sure that next week is going to be really high detail, but
Yeah.
I'm having fun.
It'll be different though, because you won't have to switch between 3 cameras. There's only 2 of them, you know,
Yeah.
so that should be easier to manage for you. How have you been having fun over there doing all that stuff?
You know what? I have been having fun just trying to figure out when to cut back in between you guys and Gal
Yep.
and myself.
Thank you.
So it's been pretty interesting.
It's been, yeah, that's got to be a lot, especially with this ADD ass show.
Yeah.
Like,
You're
No,
right.
it's fun. I have no complaints at all. It's
Right.
just figuring it out. And each day I felt that I've grown and figuring out the timing of when you guys are about to cut each other off.
I don't think we even know that.
yeah, and when me and Adam are about to go ape
My
shit on each other.
favorite.
Oh, that's prime. That's even though it's in the morning, that's still prime time TV.
Dude, do you know how many people, how many of my personal friends messaged Adam yesterday after
Come
we
on.
blew up? Like,
Oh yeah, Adam's the fan favorite.
Siding with him?
gassing him up, like, yeah, get Sam pissed, like, good job, blah, blah, blah. Like, my friends are even messaging him.
I
like,
love it.
Yeah, Ace is like, oh, I love when Stick and
Yeah.
Adam fight.
He
Like,
put us in a group chat to let us know that.
I mean, I don't love when we fight, but it's just, you know, sometimes we get heated in our debates.
Yeah, I mean, it's just
It's
all it is
passion.
passion for your
Yeah,
team.
man.
But what cracks me up is that, like, there's no in the middle for Adam. Either he's very quiet
Oh,
and
yes.
very ASMR
Yup.
and very particular, or is motherfuck that place.
This show's fucking stupid. It's not the Woodward show. It's the stupid show.
That's how he walked off
8
yesterday.
to 10 a.m.
Make sure you wake up.
Yeah, I'll still be here, but fuck them.
The stupidest show.
I love Adam.
Nick said still laughing about yesterday.
Yeah, and none of that's scripted. Like, I was talking to somebody yesterday.
could it be?
And they were like, oh, I love when you and Adam fight. And it was like, well, you know, it's not like we make that stuff up. My mom absolutely hates it.
Really?
Absolutely.
uncomfortable?
Yeah, moms probably don't like
she tells
it.
me she has to turn it off. She tells me not to argue with Adam. Like, she's on my ass about that after the show. Every time we do it, she's
Yeah,
like,
that's how
don't
moms
argue.
are.
Don't argue. Don't
That's
argue.
Mama Don coming in, though.
Adam can't win the fight if he quits and walks away. Nick, I'm sorry. I don't agree with that.
And Adam can't win the fight if he's just typing in the comment section on Facebook.
Keyboard
He's
warrior
laughing
Adam.
right now. You guys, look at, he's laughing. He's loving it.
yeah,
we
but-
can see Adam from here.
But it's always interesting when me and Adam get into it because I bring the logic and he brings the emotion. And
That's true.
That's pretty much always the argument. Logic
You always
versus
know when Adam's at his peak when he hits the table. when the table hits start happening, that's how you know Adam about to walk the fuck off.
See, I think his third walk off is when you know he's reached his peak. Like,
Sometimes there's days where I'm like, oh man, when we get out of the show or when the show's done, what are we gonna have to do to bring Adam back to life? He's pissed.
Right.
Bring him a muffin.
bring him a muffin, a moldy muffin.
A moldy muffin,
And then-
he'll be
And then we hug it out. But
Yeah.
no. Adam's great. The show's great. So anybody, if you're ever watching this, just know that me and Adam are grown-ass men. And we will argue with each other, but we're also like brothers. So
Adam just goes, logic?
logic.
Because you said you have the logic.
Yeah, you see how emotional he got?
You can't knock it. It's just fair.
My logic comment made him so emotional he had to go to the chats and pin his own comment. Like, that's how emotional Adam is right now.
He did pin the comment. He
He's
did.
pinning.
I love that.
Predictable as hell.
Shit, that's funny.
Yeah, so just know that when we're arguing, we're still friends. I don't want
Oh, yeah,
anybody to
they're
ever
still
tune in and
brothers.
think that just because Adam and I are screaming at each other and me telling him to shut the fuck up doesn't mean that I don't respect his opinion. Just sometimes I want him to shut the fuck up. I think that's
He's
family.
smiling right now.
That's family, baby.
That's how you know. That's how you know your family.
Right. And I'm so happy that we got the new family members coming in on Monday, Belizean and Bell.
Hell
Like,
yeah.
Joik Bell was in here the other day, or yesterday with Sean
So
Belizean.
hyped too.
Dude, so hyped.
Yes, it was like infectious.
And when we were talking to Sean on the air here, like, our messages yesterday were crazy. Like, people, I love Sean. on. I love this bit he used to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Lions poetry. People were talking about Mita and all of that stuff, and we're gonna do all that.
It's
stuff.
crazy because like that was so many years ago, and people still talking about it to today.
Yeah, that's because that's when Detroit sports were fun and people were having. So they remember those good times. Like we're not like everybody else right now, just screaming about how bad everything sucks. Like sports are fun. Let's have fun.
Yeah.
Hey,
let's
even
bring
a
it
lot
back.
of my friends hit me up like, man, Bleach is back. That's gonna be awesome. Like
Yeah.
everybody is like been. A lot of people have hit me up about that as well.
Because he's such a nice guy too. Like he's done, he's been in the city. He adds a lot of like officialness to us.
Officiality.
I guess. Officiality. And but he's
We were
such a nice
official, we know
guy.
the
Is that a
word.
word? Is that a
We've
word?
worked with so many people in this industry that the minute they walk out of the room, people are like, "Oh yeah, kind of an asshole though."
Kind of an
You know?
ass.
Yeah, not
Sho-
Belizean.
Belizean's one that you just want to hug.
Right. He's
Like,
just-
and both
He's
of them,
so
him and
cute.
Joy, like seeing them both together yesterday, like, it really just made me so happy for the future because not only are we going to have them who are legit and freaking talented people, but just
Yep.
the energy that we're going to have in our room. 'Cause
Yeah.
That's what it's all about.
So make sure you're tuning in on Monday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. And then if you miss the show, it's going to be up on all the podcast networks like Spotify. What else are we on?
Spotify,
Apple.
SoundCloud, Apple Podcasts.
Yeah, and all you got to do is search Woodward Sports, and you'll see our whole selection of shows. Like Origins drops a new show.
Our boy
They
Ben.
dropped a new show yesterday. So make
Yeah.
sure you check that out. Ben from Origins is absolutely phenomenal with his stuff.
Yeah.
I mean,
Intelligent guy.
yeah, like if,
Super intelligent.
like we're a bunch of jackasses, but if you want like intelligent commentary and research that's actually been
Listen
done,
to everything else on Woodward Sports. Anything.
but Origins is a great podcast, and then of course the Michigan Canacast is like one of my favorite things. They come out with their podcast every Wednesday at 4:20, and then they do a Wake and Bake on Saturdays and Strain Reviews on Mondays.
I
So-
like how you put it online. You said it's like people. There's always a connection between weed and music.
Oh,
and it's
yeah.
cool how they put it together.
Yeah, we did a whole podcast about weed and music, and they asked me to come on because of my,
Both
I love weed.
connoisseur,
And,
both.
You love
yeah,
music.
I love weed and I love music.
Yeah.
And we just talked about, like the songs that influenced us and like the movies too that influenced you and just how those things have a marriage.
Collide, yeah.
Yeah, like reggae is my favorite music, so, Bob Marley.
Whoa. Reggae's your favorite music?
Yeah.
I never would have thought that.
Really?
I'm being serious,
I've-
yeah.
I've been-
But now it makes sense because you like weed, so.
Yeah. Well,
You don't like weed, you love weed.
I do love it.
Yeah.
It's my favorite. So yeah, their show is great if you ever want to check out. And it's not just about like smoking weed. It's about the growers, the business side of it, the
Yeah.
laws. They had the Pot Brothers and all the shut the fuck up guys. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
Guys? Like if you're in trouble with the cops, you shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Like, that's their whole commercial. But they're lawyers, and they were on with them talking about. So they're getting like big people in the cannabis industry
Hell
on
yeah.
their show. So if you're interested in that, make sure you check that out. That's on all of our podcast networks. We also have Everything Is, which is the newest, hottest, biggest in the city. Right, Corey? I'm pumping
Why
you
can't
up.
we get
Turn
him to
up with
smile? Why
Corey
is he
and
not
Ant.
smiling?
I'm not smiling because my caffeine hasn't kicked in yet.
Are you still drunk from yesterday?
Like, are you?
Yes.
So we talked about it earlier in the show. No joke. Yesterday around 6 or 7 o'clock, Corey's recording his podcast, Everything Is. And then all of a sudden, a beautiful young lady walks in the studio, got a nice bag, nice tray. And we're looking, what are you here for? You win some prizes? I'm here to make some drinks for
Record.
Corey.
And Stick's like, wait, what? We get drinks? And then Corey's over there like,
Yeah, come on in. But tell us about Everything Is. What do you guys, because it drops Saturday, what are you guys talking about this week?
Well, this week we're talking about new beginnings. So if just give a brief rundown. Everything is each week we pick a new topic. It'll be like Everything Is Wrestling. That was the first one. Everything Is November 2020 recap. This one is going to be Everything Is New Beginnings, where we're going to talk about new beginnings for the Detroit Lions,
All
new
right.
beginnings for the Detroit Pistons,
Sweet.
and the Russell Westbrook trade that we,
Missed out on.
unfortunately did not get. But
Yep.
that's another story.
Okay.
So
Nice.
each week we just talk about the newest topics, hottest topics in sports, or I'm gonna have to bring Stick in for this one.
Uh-oh.
We're
boy.
gonna do a show coming up soon called Everything Is Detroit Sports Curses.
Oh, I would love to talk about that.
So
All right, I'm in.
so
in.
that's pretty much the gist of the show. So
Okay.
tune in, check it out.
And then we got the Art of Combat with Art. He's great.
Artemis.
And what's really cool about Art is the MMA world is accepting him with open arms. I mean, the interviews
They
he's
really
booking
are,
with
dude.
these MMA fighters
They're
is
big.
crazy.
Yeah.
Like, he's going to get credentialed to go to the fights. Like, Art, if you love MMA, you love boxing, you love fighting, you love grappling, you love all that stuff, the Art of Combat is for you.
And what is he been, because he always walks in and he's saying, I'm sore. Is he like
Yeah.
actually trying to
I think
to
he's
fight?
training, dude.
Yeah,
I think he's trying to get in.
He's taking Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu classes with my buddy Chris Wisniewski. And Chris is a monster and actually competes nationally.
Really?
And
And he's training with him?
he's training with
Love
him.
to
Is
see
he taking
it.
a soft on him or is he going?
Oh, he's whooping his ass,
That's
apparently.
awesome.
Yeah, because Art missed the practice, so Chris just kind of beat him up the last practice. But, you know, he's trying to get stronger. You could see the self-confidence coming out of
Yeah.
Art, too, the more that he's doing those types of things. So I'm so excited for Art just as a human, but what he's doing with our MMA podcast is absolutely amazing. So if you're interested in that, Ace is on those podcasts, too, and they do a great job. So,
Do you know what I love when we're all sitting out there and we're all working on our computers? All of a sudden, Art will go, yes! And I'm always like, what? And he's like, I got another one. And
Yep.
I'm like, another one. He's like, another MMA guy's gonna come on my podcast. Like, hell yeah, dude, let's go. Like, if you hype Art up, he'll get all hype up with you, you know,
Oh,
but
yeah.
you gotta bring it out of him.
right.
It's so fun.
No, he's great. So if you love MMA, like my boy Fremont Jackson, what up, Fremont?
Fremont.
Make sure you check out the Art of Combat. And really, all you got to do, any place you stream your podcast, just search Woodward Sports and it'll be on
We're
there.
on there.
Yep, it'll be on. And then we got like our little logo in the top left corner. That's how you know it's an official Woodward Sports
Yep.
podcast.
Sam.
Yeah, so I love that. I love the whole thing that we're building right now. We still got some other people in the city that we're talking to that we're going to bring on the network. So if you like anything sports, we're going to try to cover everything, like from axe throwing to, you know, the top 4 sports in the country. So
That's awesome.
I'm excited about everything.
Axe throwing is a real thing. That
I
started
think
up
we got to
again,
go
I
do
think,
axe
in like,
throwing.
Dude, I can throw an axe.
I
Oh,
can
here we
too,
go
guys.
again.
I can't throw Chinese stars.
Here we go,
I
Chad.
can't
Here we
throw
go again.
knives.
Chad's
the
about
best
to hit
at
us up. I'll
everything.
whoop all of your asses at axe
You
throwing.
didn't even let me finish. I'm not the best
ahead,
at everything,
go
but I
ahead.
am very good at throwing axes. Like when you go to the Renaissance Festival, you can throw the Chinese
I mean,
stars.
that's real. If you're good,
the
you know you're
knives.
good at it.
I can't throw stars well. I can't throw knives well, but an axe for some
An
reason.
axe you can.
Why are you throwing knives?
You do that at the Renaissance Festival.
I ain't throwing a knife.
Then you throw tomatoes at the guy talking shit
I'll
to
do
you.
that. I'll do that.
I'll do that all day, yeah.
I love when you get to nail him.
Poor guy.
Nail him right
How
in
do
the
you
face.
get to that point in your life?
How do you? I want to
It's
be
the
the tomato
same
guy.
guys every year too. Like it's the same guys talking shit every year at the Renaissance Festival.
Wait, so
Yeah.
what is this? This guy talks shit like about you? Like you walk by and
So he sits like in the thing, like in the old Renaissance era, where they put your head and they put your arms in it, and like he's just sitting there running his mouth, and you like, all right, I need 5 tomatoes, and they, you know,
what
they,
does he run his mouth about?
they
though?
give you 5, just anything. Like he'd be like, hey, what's up, Red? And
Oh, you
know,
think you're cool with red
yeah,
hair? Something like that.
yeah, is your hair on fire because you look like an asshole or something like
yeah.
that? Like one time I was wearing a throwback Jordan jersey from North Carolina. This was when I was like in junior high.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, what's up, Powder Blue? Hey, Powder Blue. And he just kept making fun of me.
You're like, hey man,
But,
stop.
but then he turned to talk shit to somebody else, and right when he turned, I launched it and hit him right in the side of the face.
Oh, what's that?
What does he do when you hit him? Is he like, oh, good shot, or is he like, screw
They
you?
get kind of mad because a lot of times they'll try to block it with their hands.
hands.
So you got to make sure they're not paying attention, or you have like
That's the secret.
that's been my.
That's gotta hurt, by the way.
Oh yeah, I chalked that
Oh,
shit.
man.
Oh, I bet.
Hey, run your mouth, you get hit. That's
Especially
his
with
job.
sticks arm. That's
Hey,
at
man,
least
you
a
signed
20
up
mile
for
per
it,
hour
too.
throw.
At least 20 miles an hour, Joey.
Oh my God, here we go.
Well, that's the thing. You take one friend, you put them down at this end. You take another friend, put them down at this end, and then you coordinate so you can distract one guy over here.
Yeah.
And
It's like beer pong when you try to go for the bounce.
Yep, exactly.
Right, right.
Same thing.
One guy's the bounce guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if anybody has ever been to the Renaissance Festival and hit the dude in the face with a tomato, it is fun.
Yeah.
It's just pure fun.
You just pay, you gotta buy some tomatoes?
Yeah, I think it's like $1 a tomato.
Why don't we,
Oh,
why
that's
don't
so
we
worth
host
it.
our own here?
Huh?
Why don't we host our own
I'm
kind
not
of
doing
tomato
that
thing
shit.
here?
Yeah. Will you sit there while I throw tomatoes at you?
Fuck no.
I will launch those things.
I just want to launch them at you guys.
That would
No.
hurt so
No.
bad.
That would hurt.
Let's do it with some
Are they like
apples.
ripe tomatoes too, or are they like?
They're kind of nasty. And then they like put a nail through them so they're not as hard.
Oh,
so they kind of
God,
break
They,
dude,
apart.
you
they
made
hit
me
the nail and
think-
take it out.
Yeah, they hit the nail,
Okay.
take it out. Like they,
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, oh my God, you're
Put a
nailing
pointy
people
nail
with
right
nails.
there.
Like what, dude?
yeah, so I missed the Renaissance Festival. I was sad that it didn't happen this year. They kind of did like a drive-through thing, but it didn't really work.
Yeah.
Did you see the drive-through strip clubs that they were trying to do?
No, but let's go.
Okay, exactly. So I think they tried it and they didn't like it, but you can actually drive through and they had like strippers behind a big screen.
Oh, nice.
Or not screen, like a big
Yep.
plastic covering or whatever, and like you could just hand them the money though, so it's not as fun.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Like if you were like at the bank and you had to send it through the hole. Like,
Yeah.
There goes your tip, and then like she's opening it.
Yeah, she's opening it and she takes off her bra, like.
That's the future of strip clubs, ladies and
Yep.
gentlemen. Up next, Krissy T.
Nope. You are trying for that though.
I'm always gonna push that. That's my. That's my
That's what you
retirement
do, you're a
plan.
pusher.
Yeah, that's my retirement plan is to be a strip club DJ. I really want to do it.
Hey man.
I see it happening.
I
in
have
the near
big
future.
goals. Big
I
goals.
see it happening.
Yeah.
Thanks, Joey. You always believe in me.
I do. You can do anything you set your mind to.
Speaking of believing in us, check out how fucking cool this is.
It's so awesome.
You got me full screen, Corey?
We got to shout out James Honeycutt on this.
Isn't he the best?
Look at this. His name is James Honeycutt, right?
Yeah.
Krissy, you know him, right? Or you met him? Or
Yeah,
you
I
know
was
him?
at a gig
Yeah, I know him
once.
pretty well too.
Yeah, I was at a gig once, and he actually brought me one when I first moved to Detroit. He made one of me, and he hand delivered it.
Did he?
Yeah, and I didn't even know who he was. He was so cool.
Yeah, he dropped this by the studio the other day, and it's awesome. I love it.
What I love is he's kind of like just really big into the entertainment industry, and he does this for free because I asked him, I was like, I mean, dude, how could we repay you? Like,
Yeah,
what
what
do
can we
you
give
look
you?
for? And he's like, I just love doing this work. He's out of Riverview, and it's just a little passion of his. So
You know,
shout
and
out
he
to
does
James.
it quick.
Does he do it
Does
quick?
it quick.
Yeah. I love getting these when you used to go to like Cedar Point or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
These and old-timey
Your
pictures are
caricature.
like my
Let me
favorite.
see how they drew us.
Yeah, I think that's pretty
Pretty
good.
Break it down.
accurate.
You like it?
I think it's pretty good.
I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got my gray hoodie that I was wearing for like 3 weeks when I first got it. And
Yeah.
then Joey in his Woodward Sports t-shirt and his thick, sexy eyebrows, and Krissy just being all voluptuous like you are.
I like that he gave me a little boob job.
Did he?
Yeah, give me a little boob job.
Yeah.
I don't have a push-up bra on today.
Oh,
I have a
okay.
sports bra on, but
Well, thanks, James, for making her well endowed.
Right.
yeah, thank you.
He made my penis bigger too. You just can't see it
He
behind
gave you
the
a
desk.
bulge, yeah. But I do like how he did my high waist leggings and my little crop top that I like to
Yeah.
wear.
So what's his Instagram? Because I see him all the
It's
time.
Honeycutt.
Is it just Honeycutt?
Honeykutt.
Okay, so we can't
C-U-T-T.
thank him enough for this.
Is it CUTT?
Yeah.
We're gonna put this up in
Is
the
it?
studio.
I thought it was K, but I could be wrong.
All right. Well, let's give away $100.
Money, money, money.
Let's go, baby.
Who wants to select the winner this morning? Is it gonna be Corey? You want to do it? You want to do it over there? Or
Yeah, Honeycutt.
actually,
K-U-T-T.
let's have Krissy do it over here.
Okay.
But
Let's say
Corey,
when to stop.
yeah, Corey, you tell Krissy when to stop. Okay.
She starting now?
Actually, let's give everybody like 2 more minutes to share this. Share this Facebook Live, tag a friend in it, and make sure if you're on YouTube right now, you share that YouTube so we can get some more YouTube subscribers. And we'll qualify. Let's see. Do you have a coin or anything? Anybody got a coin?
I know me. Do
All
a
right.
dollar bill.
We'll do a $1 bill. All right. Heads
Flip it.
heads we do Facebook. Tails we do
YouTube?
YouTube.
Perfect. Oh,
No?
boy.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Heads. Heads it is.
Look
As
at
it
everyone
is.
go, Mitch, Mitch, Mitch.
Mitch, no.
He didn't comment all day. He came out of nowhere.
That's Adam doing this. Adam's going nuts for
Oh,
Mitch.
yeah.
Adam, why don't you just give Mitch $100 your damn self?
Hey, I'm warning
Nah.
you guys. I got a crazy dumbass of the day today.
Oh, I'm excited.
Crazy one.
Let's do dumbass of the day, then draw the $100 winner.
Yeah,
Okay,
let's
so
do
this one
that.
we actually got a video, Corey. You got the video ready? So we're not gonna play it just yet. Let me explain it. So
Hold on.
Heads it is.
Hold on.
Such a dumbass. You're an ass.
One more time. I messed that up.
Dumbass, you dumbass. You're a dumbass. Such a dumbass. You're an ass.
There we go.
So
All right,
this
Corey.
one, I never want to call a high school kid a dumbass.
Uh-oh.
And I'm not calling him a dumbass.
Okay.
Because we don't really know what happened. I mean, what he did, tough to really defend and stand up for him because obviously something must have been done, but maybe it was the ref. And I'm talking football.
Uh-oh.
And we go out to Texas. It was a high school football player who is a star athlete. I'm talking, he's a defensive end, he's a beast. He's a
Okay.
junior. He's getting looked at by everybody across the country. He got ejected for this play.
Okay, here we go.
Has been disqualified.
he got ejected out of the game. So he's standing on the sidelines, and then you see him just full sprint, go and lay out the referee. And then it starts opening up the question. Obviously, he did not have the right to do that, but what do you do with this kid?
Oh, he's never allowed to play football again. Simple.
No?
Simple. Yeah, you can't assault people that aren't signing up for this shit. Like, what?
Yeah, no, you're right.
See, but then there was a lot of talk of, I wonder what the referee said to the kid. It doesn't matter. I know it doesn't matter, but he did not. The refs, the police came out. They arrested him. I don't know if he's like got arrested in jail. I don't know how that's going to be.
See, now that's a kid I'd put in my steroid league.
Right.
There you go.
Did you see the pictures of this kid?
Dude, he's a beast.
He's all over our Instagram right now at Woodward Sports. I mean, this guy right here is a junior defensive tackle, all-around top athlete. He scored a freaking rushing touchdown as a running back, and then same game, kicked the 51-yard field goal.
But you can't fuck around like that, man. This happened a couple years ago in Novi at a soccer league where a dude punched the referee and the ref died. You remember that?
Yeah.
It was over a stupid intramural soccer game. The dude died because of this shit. Like, I get it. We're competitive as anybody.
For sure.
You know,
But you can't take it too far.
especially when you're geared up and you're hitting just a civilian at that point. Like, I mean, at least let the guy square up.
I got so sad when I saw this photo. This is what got me. I was like, man, it's just an older guy. Yeah, he laid him out, though. That was a great tackle for him, I got to admit.
And listen,
but just poor guy.
High school referees, like, because I umpired for a long time when I was little. And even when I was like 15, I had grown-ass adults yelling at me, 16 grown-ass adults yelling at me because their kid sucks and strikes out all the time.
Right.
But at the high school level, these people that are donating their time to be officials and all that, yes, they may not be the best officials in the world, but guess what? This is an amateur sport. You're going to get amateur officials. Like, so.
And you have to understand that.
You do. You really do. I get just as pissed as anybody when a ref misses a call, but those guys aren't getting paid shit, really. I mean, it's not a very lucrative thing.
Yeah.
They have a rough time finding refs for these types of games. So really, anybody who donates their time on that level, I respect, and I don't care what the story was behind that. That kid deserves to get his ass kicked.
Yeah, I think I agree with you.
So I don't know if he's still getting looked at, but do you? I know you said he's done playing football. Do you think that there's going to be a school that is going to see this and just going to want someone with that mentality? Obviously, you don't ever want anybody going at a ref.
Yeah.
Not that mentality, but someone will give him another chance, especially if he's a good player.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's the thing.
He's young.
I wouldn't give him
time to grow.
I wouldn't want. He does have time to grow, but maybe that time to grow is sitting your ass on the bench.
I mean,
not back on the field where you can't
maybe
be trusted.
Some years on the bench, and then to figure out that was not okay, and then put you back in the game with the same kind of hustle.
But that guy is definitely the dumbass. He deserves this big dumbass.
Dumbass, you dumbass. You're a dumbass. Such a dumbass. You're an ass.
He is an ass.
I felt bad calling a high school kid a dumbass because you should never talk about a kid like that.
No, but
come on, man.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Woodward Sports Network, let's go!
I haven't hit that Woodward Sports Network let's go in a while, so I want
to hit that. Yeah, because we have it built into the intro now.
Yeah, now it's in the intro. I don't get to hit it.
I took the fun away from you. I'm sorry.
Go!
Thank you, Big Sean, for that. All right, let's pull that $100 winner, Krissy.
All right, tell me when to stop.
Krissy, let me hit the drum roll.
Give me a drum roll.
And the winner of $100
on Woodward Sports Network is
straight out of Ypsilanti.
Ypsilanti.
I mean,
Ypsi.
Ypsilanti. I always do that.
I think it's got a Y. We'll let you slide.
Go ahead, Krissy.
Yeah,
Who is it?
It is Ann Herlicher. I hope I said that right.
Ann Herlicher!
What, guys?
You just took all the excitement out of that. From Ypsi is Herlicher.
Ann. Oh, Ann.
All right, hold on.
We need more excitement out of you.
Let's try this again, Krissy. One more time. All right, drum roll. The winner is
Aaron from Ypsilanti. You won $100. Let's go!
We love you, Ann. Congratulations.
I got upset that I said Ypsilanti wrong.
Yeah.
Look at Ann. She's such a beautiful young lady, Ann Woodruff.
And she shares us every single day. And this morning she said, catching up with my sports crew.
Yeah. Well, thank you for sharing that. We appreciate you. We appreciate everybody who shared, liked, commented. Don't don't think that you just comment and those go away. We go back through.
Oh, yeah, we read them.
After the show, we go through, we read them, we reply to everything we can, and that's one thing we really pride ourselves here on our social media is that, like, this is a social thing. Like, we want to talk to you. This isn't you throw a comment out to the universe and nobody gives a shit.
And that's the thing that we ask of you too, is just to participate, because we're in the process right now of getting our phones set up so we'll actually be able to talk to you over the phone line, but we want you to comment and just let us know what you think of the show.
Yeah.
Good or bad.
Yeah, we'll make improvements or we'll make the show worse.
We appreciate
It's really up to
the
you.
good and the bad.
Yeah. Corey, how you doing today? You ready to go, man? You ready for your new show on Monday?
Wow,
Yeah,
next time Corey wins
looking at
president.
I'm just looking at somehow it looked like Mitch won too. Adam went behind us.
No, Adam can pay Mitch out of his own damn pocket.
Yeah, Adam was going hard.
Like, I love Mitch, and Mitch, I hope you win. I hope one day, like, we
got
randomly
something
stop.
I hope the
You
curse
got something
lands on his
against Mitch
name
because he
one
always
day.
stands up for Adam?
No, this is just, it's such a random thing.
Yeah,
and
we
he's
just
like,
pick it at
I
random.
share it every time and I never win. It's like, well,
It's
you
Chrissy's
know,
fault.
well, this
I
is
mean,
only 15
Chrissy's
days.
the one that
Put that
picks.
on me.
There's only 15 days in the show,
Right.
so, like, it's only been one of 15.
Right.
You're
We're
good,
not saying
man.
he can't win.
Keep trying, Mitch. Keep trying.
You could just be like
Persistence
Stick in My
always
Life,
pays
1 of
off.
26.
Oh, Adam already sent him the money.
brought it there.
Adam already sent him the money. Awesome. Adam, if you got that much money lying around,
Right.
let's talk about this.
We'll
'cause
take some.
I'll be glad to take it off you on your stupid bets. So
Did
let's-
Adam really just send us the money? I love
Yeah,
that.
I think he sent him some money. So thank you guys. We got to thank one more person today.
Yes,
and
we do.
And go ahead, Joey. I'll let you do it.
I want you to, because I honestly have no clue who you want to thank.
Oh, our boy from yesterday. That's doing all the studio stuff.
I cannot wait, man. Paul is the man over at Summit Technology Group. And
I
he's
mean,
actually,
you guys literally
he's
see
on
him
his
as
way
your
here now.
God right now.
Is he on his way here
He's
now?
on his way, and like this guy is just such a legend. And we're excited. Where's his business card? I got his business card. I wanted to make sure I shouted him out. But just he's gonna transform this studio entirely, and we're just so excited because everything that we're gonna be doing moving forward is gonna be next level, because this guy isn't just someone that works on small radio studios and all that. He does actual TV production.
Nice.
So he's gonna get the audio up to par,
Perfect.
Yep.
and he's gonna get the technology with the video cameras throughout the entire studio. And here he is right
Yeah.
now,
Oh!
walking in.
Yeah.
Paul, the man,
This
the
guy's
myth,
like, it's like
the
fate.
legend.
Is he going to remember? Oh, he did remember. It's a slider.
Hey,
Paul,
how are
come
you?
up here real quick. We were just talking about
I've
you.
heard
actually,
all about you, so it's nice to put a face to the name.
And I don't want to put you on the spot.
White Jesus,
Corey, throw
ladies
the
and
camera
gentlemen.
over
White
here.
Jesus, you
This is
win.
White Jesus. Paul,
How you
how you
doing,
doing
Paul?
today, man?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
You excited to get to work?
Absolutely.
So tell us just a little tease about what this studio is going to look like with your transformation.
Well, we're gonna go with much cleaner, sleeker surface. We're gonna move some of the equipment around, just get like a real friendly, open, kind of feel to everything, and
yeah.
just
All
really
right.
kind of get it going for you guys.
Like, we're going to look more professional than we do now, right?
Absolutely,
Yeah.
marginally. I mean,
Marginally.
you guys are already,
Marginally.
you guys
At
are
least
already
we
doing
can
a really
look
good
it
job.
if we can't act it, so.
Hey, Paul, I hope you don't mind that I'm getting so close to you because the microphone's on me.
Gotcha. Yeah,
it's like-
no problem. No problem.
No, one thing I love about this is we're going to be able to, because right now people only see from this camera back, but
Yep.
eventually they're going to be able to see this whole studio, our beautiful desk. Like, you're really going to
Just
get.
in time for our stuff studio.
Oh, it's perfect. I
You're
didn't
gonna
think
see
of it like that.
everything.
That's dangerous. I don't know if I like that.
That's awesome. I love it.
So it's Summit. Summit is the name of your.
Yes, Summit Technology Group.
Okay.
We're based in Kego Harbor. and
Yeah,
we,
Kego.
We basically we serve we serve the world with broadcast services and products.
Yep.
Oh, we feel so lucky to have you here.
Dude, I can't explain to you how lucky we are, because we were actually searching for somebody like you to do this yesterday, and he walks in to do our phones, and while we're talking, we're like, hey, I was searching for a company. I couldn't find one on Google. Like, where's the closest company besides your competition? He's like, dude, you got to go outside of Chicago for that, right? So you're the only ones in the region, and you happened to walk in our studio yesterday.
What are
Yep.
the chances of that?
Look, getting calls all day.
They're like, hey, Paul, I see you.
And the big thing too, we got to thank him for is because we literally met him yesterday.
Yes.
So
And you're back again
we
today.
got
We didn't scare you off.
we got a big show
Love
that started
that.
on Monday. So it's like we really pushed him where he was like, listen, I wanted to go ahead and take your call.
Oh yeah, no.
See, look,
Paul's a
make
busy
that money,
man.
Paul.
Yeah.
So he pushed all his projects. He's put them on halt. He got his other teams to take care of that stuff, and he's personally the owner of the group.
Yep.
And he's going to be working on getting our
Awesome.
studio ready
Love
all
Paul.
weekend long.
So Monday, expect a new look for the Morning Wood
Woo!
Show. Belizean and Bell is going to have a great look to it. I mean, we're really building something here.
Yes,
So
we are.
becoming the biggest sports network in Detroit.
And that's why.
And Detroit.
Oh
So
my God, what just happened?
you guys have a great Friday.
We
Have a
love
great
you guys.
weekend. I'll be back on Sunday for the Lions pregame at 11 a.m. What are you doing this weekend, Krissy?
You know what? I'm not actually sure just yet. We've been so engulfed here, I haven't even made any plans on the weekend. Actually, no, I know what I'm doing. I'm going off-roading in that badass Jeep before I have to get
You have it
back.
all weekend?
I have it all weekend. You
All
guys
right.
are
That's what we're
welcome
doing.
to come.
Yeah, that's what we're all
going
doing.
Mud, baby.
Rough Riders in this bitch.
We're all going.
Joey, what are you doing?
Honestly, I'm just hanging out this weekend.
Okay.
Taking it easy and just
Yeah, it's been a long
gonna
nice.
go off-roading with Krissy.
All
Yeah,
right. Well,
we're
you
gonna
guys,
get dirty.
everybody have a great weekend. Corey,
guys.
we'll see you back on Monday. Peace.
Peace.